All right, welcome back, all of our thousands of viewers. It's like two to session 17 of the Plight of Oob. Today, we're going to have Grendwin give our recap and go from there. Go nuts.
For donuts. All right. Let's see. We were in the capital and we began by having a conversation with Amethyst and let them know that we successfully delivered all of the letters to the chromatic dragons. He sends us back to Emberforge after giving us a lot of really great items and money mostly. and Grandwin catches up with, in Emberforge, she catches up with Biller Quiver. Is that his name? Biller
Balor
Quiver?
Quiver Sword.
Balor. Yeah. So she tells him that she met his son and that he's doing okay. And she finds out that there's a royal archaeologist in the area that can help her find some artifacts to fulfill her ritual to get her powers back, at least in the direction she wants them to be going in. And we also, while we're in the market, buy a horse and a wagon and all of the things we need to make that contraption happen. While we're there, a representative of Neltharians comes to find us and takes us to his chamber. And as he greets us and welcomes us back and is like, oh, yes, my knights, I remember you guys. You're not dead after all. We see another group of adventurers and they speak up and say that they were about to be knighted, and he quickly dismisses them and they feel like they need an opportunity to fight for their positions. So they challenge us to a fight. And Neltharion decides that would be good fun. So we all go into a lava chamber and try to kick each other's asses. And we ended up winning, of course, because we're pretty awesome.
I almost had you if it wasn't for your meddling friends.
That's right. Throwing people into lava. That was kind of our move. So Neltharion would like for us to go ahead and follow up on the letters now that we're knights again. So he said that 2 of the kingdoms have contacted him with terms of an agreement, and he wants us to go off and be emissaries to those kingdoms and, find out what else we can do to make this deal happen. So
Do we
we're
know
going to head.
which kingdoms? Oh, I apologize.
Forest Dragon wants to hunt pirates and take their stuff. So the Forest Dragons are one group that sent the letter back, and the Swamp Dragons, Barbon, he wants help with an orc infestation. So there's a couple of things we have to do if we want them to commit completely, but they're doable. And we know that Captain Tiger can ferry us to the swamp, so we're good there. I don't know where or why, but there is a group of kobolds, and they represent every color of kobold, and they can help us get special magical items. So if we need that, that's now an option. And and at the end, Grendwin wants to find out where the archaeologist is, and she asks Neltharion. He tells her it's in a fort southeast of the lava capital, so she's probably going to try and follow up with that. And we were given a bastion. Anything else anyone would like to add?
That was good.
That was good, yeah.
Yeah, give yourself the inspiration or give it away. Totally up to you. Saved lives last game, if I remember it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it.
Some quick notes with your recap. The person who came to find you was another one of Neltharion's generals. Like Red Ruin, this person's name was Consaldi.
Consulting.
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Kansaldi.
The way it sounds.
Yeah, obviously.
Right. That's the only way anyone would think to spell it.
Captain Tiger mentioned he owed you guys a favor because, if you remember right, he was the marooned man that you guys had saved. The kobolds, think of them as like the magic item seller of every D&D world. They come in all the colors, so they have kind of a special access to their own dragon's hoard. They take a payment up front, they go use that to work with the dragon to buy that item, and then they come and try to sell you the item at a premium.
So could I like have an item in mind? Like maybe I wanted to, I don't know, make my axe do thunder damage every time I hit. Would I be able to like get something like that
Yeah,
or
if you can
adjust
tell
something?
me the specific item you're thinking of, like meta-wise, I'll get a price
All
for
right.
that.
I was just looking that up, but
Then
What about,
obviously as
like,
knights, you guys are still
upgrades?
sure. I can talk about the +1 stuff too and whatnot. But as
No, like I mean, like, kind of what Granduin was going with. Like if I already have like just saying, like if I had a +1, instead of buying a second +1, could I get like a module that like attaches to it to make it do a different type of damage?
no, we're going to keep the +1s as like the simple magic item upgrade, and then all the special things you'll either
Okay.
need a recipe or some path to get it.
If I have an item in mind, right, but it's not specific to the weapon I want, can I change the base weapon to something else, even though the other effects remain the same?
It depends on the item, but yeah, probably.
you're
My-
talking about like reflavoring what the weapon is, but having it
Hmm.
act as a different kind of weapon.
No, my man wants finesse on something.
Yeah, if I give you guys a reward at random and it's a weapon, but it rolls as like a great sword and you wanted a long sword, I'm not going to change that. But if you want to specifically have a long sword, you can use the kobolds to find that specific item.
Just dump all your unwanted weapons onto the fighter and make use of them.
Basically, I mean, you can
Well,
always
don't
sell
you have a mechanic
too.
that allows you to break a weapon?
Only an improvised weapon.
Yeah, it's one of his feats. I think that takes care of the kobolds. Talk about that. I mentioned you guys were rewarded your bastion. As far as the +1 stuff, that's like the simple magic upgrades we're doing. You guys get the item, and then the blacksmith can upgrade it. The item comes from a appropriate foe. Alright, so
All
let me
right.
show you guys what I'm thinking for your bastion. Subject to change, of course, based on how you want to upgrade or how you want it to look, really. And
What a temple.
that's fine. It's one of the special facilities, right? Basically, what we wanted to do is we have the requirement to have 2 basic facilities before you can do special facilities. So that's what we're giving you. 2 basic facilities so you guys can start right up with the bastion stuff.
We should probably start with like 2 more bedrooms.
Well, there are
Yeah.
bunk beds in there. It's not super important, but for roleplay wise, yeah, 100%.
I mean, if we want to min max it, we can go like 1 bedroom plus something else, right? But it's up to you guys.
Now, this is how it's going to start. Anything you build now, you're going to have to use our document to build it up.
Yeah, you weren't really paying attention to the Discord there, Bellamy. But like I asked if we could go and min max this stuff, and they're like, nope.
I mean, we can choose a different one of the basic.
What, you want a
Stuff, right?
kitchen and 2 beds? There's 4
I
of us.
mean,
Can you not sleep in the kitchen?
look,
I mean, I asked if I could
You
sleep in a
have a hallway.
workshop, and they said no.
That's a good point.
But we
I
could
mean,
put
you
2
to
sets
be
of bunk
fair,
beds
you
in
could
one
lay
room.
out a bedroll anywhere and go to sleep. It's still a covered roof. It's just as far as building it, we're going to keep it to those facilities.
I think a bedroom makes sense.
sure. Yep.
Well, we have 2 bedrooms, and he said there's bunk beds, so there's enough space for us to sleep if we wanted to start on a special facility or like a kitchen instead.
Yep, we got to eat.
Also, check out the player folder in your actor tab. You guys should have a draft horse and a wagon.
Yes, it.
Basically, what I'm thinking for that wagon, how to use it, is any items that you guys don't want to carry, put it on that actor, and will be assumed that that's being carried by your wagon.
Okay.
Oh, so we don't get overburdened.
Yeah.
We do trades with the wagon.
Well, probably, but you have control over it, so you should just be able to drag and drop.
Oh, cool. That's even easier.
Yeah, that's what I was going for because I know I'd have to change settings and give everybody things, and that seemed like a pain. So, but here it is. You got your little draft horse and your wagon.
Nice.
Okay, drag and drop.
Oh.
You said. Eh?
What should we name our horse?
Oh, that's a good question. All right.
Says
Question.
I do not have permission to upload information.
Ooh, it tells me to
Oh.
do it basically.
There we go.
That's silly. I have to change that. I'm gonna write that down right quick.
Cool. Worked for me.
I had to. Every time you guys try to drag something on it, it gives me a pop-up allowing me to do it.
The horse will carry my soul.
No, Sarah.
Can I?
You got you got water.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Two things. Firstly, we have taken a long rest, I'd assume, yes?
Not yet,
No.
Not yet? Okay.
but we will before we get into the next thing. So if you want to do
Uh,
it now, it's fine. But I'll give you a chance here in a minute.
Okay. I would like to notify the DM that I will be changing my also my all my Shadowbind options aren't available. I don't see them in my character sheet, but
That's fair.
either way, I will be changing to Shadowbind teleport from
thought
Shadowbind cold damage.
I thought I put it in there, but I mean, maybe not.
It seems to have disappeared.
Yeah, I'll fix it later. That one's custom. I have to mess with it.
All right.
Okay. What are you guys naming your horse? Buttercup?
Because it likes bales of hay and it seems very fast, I recommend Baylor Swift.
I mean, we can
I like
consider, right? Like, if we get too attached, right? How are we gonna consume it in dire situations?
We'll eat it.
We gotta name it something like dinner. All right, rations.
Name it
Second
dinner.
horse.
You've been around Eddie for too long.
Mm.
How about Zuma?
I'm
Sure.
hoping she's fast.
Well, it's a
Well-
draft horse, so.
No, it's just it's one of the dogs from Paw Patrol.
See, how did we not know that?
I should know that, but
All the more reason to name it dinner.
I was just thinking something like, I don't know, Theodore.
What's a good horse name?
I like Baylor Swift, I'm not going to lie.
That is pretty
Buttercup.
clever.
It's a good
Molasses.
How about,
fun.
how about
No,
Bellamy?
not Buttercup.
We just name the horse Bellamy.
Name the horse Bellamy.
We can't eat it for sure. Can we name the horse Eat Me?
name whatever you want. I don't give a shit.
Well, we all have to agree.
How about Taffy? It's kind of laughable, but also edible.
I like that.
And it could go, the color of its coat, sure. Not because that's, the consistency its hooves will be after we melt it down for glue.
Taffy.
I'm down for taffy.
We'll
All
call
right, I
it
like
horse,
that.
but it starts with a W. It's horse.
War.
We can call it Taffy Horse.
Got a goddamn horse.
All right, there you go. You should
We're
be able to
sticking with
hover over it.
Taffy. That's
Don't
way
say
more
that too
family
fast.
friendly.
Oh, no, I didn't do it right. Sorry, hold on. Because I did it to the prototype. There we go. Taffy.
Wait, it's a robot?
Oh, we're calling it with Taffy?
That's what we're up.
Like you've been voted out 3-1, 4-1 if you count me as the god.
All right. Well, yeah. We've got a horse and it's got a name and we've got a building. Let's do stuff.
As far as
Pony Soprano.
where this island
That's a good one.
is, if we go back to the map here.
That's where we live. That's where we are
No,
right
no,
now.
no.
Giant.
No, it would be like a little tiny, not even a dot, but like just off the coast here.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
okay.
Yeah.
I was all excited when he said this island. Like, whoa!
You guys want an
we got a
island? I'll give
small
you an island.
country.
And
Take
all
you
of
a
the
day to
people.
walk across it. All right. Let me
We
get
just
you
got
guys back
Alaska.
to your tavern.
Okay, but I'd like to know, is there extreme weather over here? You know, should we expect hurricanes?
You should expect droughts.
Oh, so everybody's still just here? Or are you just never updating this map?
I'm never updating this map.
Hmm. Well,
Everybody's
Those are
always-
all loose ends that I intend to tie up at some point in the future.
the
Actually-
Tabaxi kitty here's
Nogos, you just signed their death warrant. How do you feel?
Look, they're all doing work around town, you know,
What?
for typical commoner money. More you want.
Hey, well, you didn't let me finish. Can the Tabaxi bard play me a song? I'd like to request "Rock Me Like a Hurricane."
That would be 1 silver piece.
Yes, I'll give him a silver piece. All right, fine. Play "Rock Me Like a Hurricane" now.
All right, so she starts to play the song "Rock Me Like a Hurricane," but she can't actually sing. So the words come up above her in letters, as if for the deaf.
Yeah. Should have given her a couple of copper instead.
So she's just a karaoke machine?
Yeah, you could think of it that way.
I mean, she's just a request artist.
Yeah,
Oh, I
remember,
guess
she
yeah,
doesn't have a tongue.
with her. That's true. I see.
All
the
right,
character.
so if I remember right, you guys wanted to do commissions.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, I'd love to do a commission. You know, there's one that's really caught my eye.
Yeah, this one over here. We got a fancy new wagon. We could doodly do the prisoner transport.
Uh-huh.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, but you know, we could go to the archaeologist and do a little excavation and see what kind of artifacts we can come home with.
Mm-hmm. We'll need some hot weather gear.
I think we'll always need hot weather gear with all the lava around. That makes sense.
Isn't hot weather
Pretty
gear
sure.
just taking your clothes off?
That's what I was going to say.
Not in this plate armor.
To be fair, yeah, hot weather gear, adventure gear makes sense to me. Whatever.
Do you want something
I mean-
like a Middle Eastern wears, like a head to toe?
Yeah,
cover?
like a lightweight, probably light colored, lightweight.
Chemise.
Like a linen ghost costume.
Do you guys want
Yeah.
these things for funsies?
I'm fine.
Let me see if this exists.
Only if it provides mechanical benefits.
No, not a chance.
Of course. The
Otherwise-
Min-Maxer.
We'll just strip.
I equip my tank top.
Yeah, there's no hot weather gear that exists, so you guys are fine. Adventures gear.
I've got a +1 wife beater. I'm ready to go.
We're just all in swimwear.
I'm sure you,
That's called
The-
I think you guys got
A-frame.
travelers clothes.
The hot
and
water
ramen
gear is
clothes.
just
Right.
It's fine.
extra water. What are they called?
A
Extra
water
canteens?
spritzer.
Yeah, Camelback is hot weather gear.
So I can empty an entire camelback in like a 2-hour hike if it's hot enough, though.
You got a ration.
Yeah, dude, you gotta get your scimitar and cut the hump off to get the milk out of that thing.
Oh man,
Name that reference. I'll give you inspiration.
Mel Brooks.
Just talking about a camel. I don't know.
It's kind of dark, so it's not Lawrence of Arabia, the only movie I know with camels in it.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
That makes sense.
All right, so what are you guys thinking? Role play it for me.
Well, we need cash quick. Seems like 2 of these are worth more. Ogres, don't you guys have some trauma in your past with ogres, or was that trolls?
No, it's
Trolls.
trolls.
Oh,
Well,
trolls.
it was trolls for them.
Well, I had an encounter with trolls, Bellamy and I, and a couple of our friends who, bless their souls, didn't make it. But yes, that was quite traumatic. We could do the prisoner transport first to earn a little gold, and then we could do the archaeologist. I very much so. I've mentioned you guys have noticed that something changed with me, and it had to do with the oath that I made as a paladin. And I would like to go ahead and try to restore my oath, specifically to Sylvanus. And I need some artifacts to help me do this. I'd like to make an oath aligned in the spirit of good-heartedness and charity and community. And that requires a certain type of artifact. So that is why this quest is specifically important to me.
Well, that seems a good enough reason. Why don't we just start there?
Yeah,
I
sure.
concur.
Well, that sounds fantastic. Yes, let's do it.
All right, let's go excavate some archaeologists.
That seems right.
Alrighty, maybe we should, I don't know, grab like some shovels or something. I don't know. This commission seems kind of vague.
Plenty
Like-
of rope.
I'm sure we can ask them what we
Yeah.
should bring. Right?
They've uncovered a door
Yeah.
that releases a surge of magical energy from within.
Yeah, probably goes to get some like climbing equipment at least.
I mean, it does
just
say seek out.
curious.
It does
Is
say
this a
seek.
spelling issue where it says den fed? Is
Maybe.
it supposed to be defend?
Probably. Where?
Okay.
What was
So
that,
the
June?
stones are hostile?
Yeah, defend. Very rocks
Okay.
themselves surge with magical energy and begin to defend the structure. Yeah,
Okay.
totally spelling
So
error.
it's
It's fine.
less of a digging thing and more of a smash rocks thing.
Yeah.
Well-
So, I mean,
Might
I'll
want a
let you
hammer.
guys infer.
Wait, June's been trying to say something.
I'd assume that before we go about purchasing anything, we should first consult with the requester, Gromgold, at the Eastern Archaeologist camp. Like we can consult with him first, and then determine what to purchase and prepare how to prepare ourselves.
All right, well, let's go talk to that guy.
Sounds like a good way to start it. So we're going to find Grumgold. So I'm going to go to the barkeep and ask the barkeep if he knows Grumgold. Or she, they.
No ghost, will you go and push to talk?
Is there a way to do that with Streamlabs?
I have no idea.
So it's just mute my headset.
Unless you have a button on your headset. That
For
allows
now,
push
it's
to
just
talk.
all I'm hearing from you is like Spanish and childish wonders.
Sorry.
You're good, I get it. Okay, so Grendwin, you go up to the bartender and you're asking about the commission quest. He goes, aye, yes. The archaeologists, they put that up a few weeks ago. I will say it will take a couple weeks to head down to the archaeological camp. You guys know what I mean.
Archaeological, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 2-week journey to the southeast. Is that accurate?
Correct. Yes,
All right.
you're going for the eastern volcano. Head in that direction, you'll find them.
Well, we're very interested in doing that.
Any
What?
dangers we need to be aware of? Sorry to butt in.
No, please.
I don't know much about the lava themselves at the volcano, but just the typical watch out for wandering golems and lava kids, fire snakes, lizard folk, troglodyte, the works.
Oh yeah, we.
You guys have ventured out there before, if I remember right, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were collecting some sort of material, smashing some skulls to bring them back.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So no specific threat, like some cataclysmic fire, darkness origin from the great beyond, smashing civilizations with its mighty fist. Just normal wildlife.
Not that I know of. Do you know of something that destructive?
Me? I've been asleep for a year. Don't talk to me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you have any other specific questions, I'd be happy to help, but otherwise,
You said golem. What kind of things do you take to defend yourself against a golem?
Water, probably. It's a very hot region.
All right.
So our camelback. Come
That's a
handy.
good choice. And what are you said some other creatures? What are lava kids? Have we run into lava kids before?
Oh, yes. Yes. The lava kids, they're out. If you see big pockets of lava, they may be around, but they typically pick on the golem, as far as I've heard.
The lava
Steven-
kids pick on the golem. Okay.
Yeah, you may find them together. I would just steer clear.
Or set the lava kids on the golem if they bother you.
Aye.
With the, do you know where this lizard folk and troglodyte war is happening?
That's out in the wilderness. I could point you in the general direction, but I think you'd be better off running into them in the wild and possibly following them.
I see.
What-
Would they be perhaps on the way towards this?
It's
eastern
hard to
volcano?
say. They like to keep their lairs pretty reclusive.
How do we, if we were to take this commission, how would we come into contact with the commissioner?
That commission has been up for probably a year and a half now. The
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
troglodytes,
remember
the
that
lizard folk have
from
been fighting
before.
each other for who knows how long, at least as long as I've been working here, and I've been working here for several years.
Do you know if one
Mostly
side?
soldiers for hire.
Yeah, I mean, do you know if one side is?
Typically, all I know about it is the army doesn't have time for it, and nobody wants to pick a side.
And troglodytes, they're reasoning folk.
I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. They all sound like vermin to me. If anything, I would probably put the lizard folk a little higher on the food chain just because they're so close to our great and mighty dragons. And he looks over at the guards that are standing around.
Ass kisser. All right, so yeah, we encountered some troglodyte and lizard folk before. They tried ambushing us while we were in the middle of fighting one of the others. It was best to just steer clear, so it's complicated.
Ah, you look pretty tough. I bet you could handle yourself.
I think it's good to focus on the mission of the archaeologists and the prisoners. If we have to get into this lizard folk troglodyte thing, I guess we will. I just don't see the benefit.
Alright, well, if you give me, let's say, 2 gold pieces, I might have just a wee bit of advice for you.
All right, here's 2 gold.
Not even gonna haggle, huh?
Nope.
He slides it over and goes, if you stick to the coast, I'm certain that you can get there without any type of interference.
So the map showed us kind of like,
Would you like to see the map again?
Yeah.
yeah,
I should put this, I'm going to write that down too.
can you put map
No.
markers on here? Like,
No,
there's
but
the
I'm going to
Western
write down
prison.
to at least put down a map on like a journal entry so I can like show you guys instead of going
Yeah.
back to the scene.
I don't see an eastern volcano.
So there's
Like,
2
there's a
volcanoes,
western
right?
volcano.
Yeah, there's this one here, and then I guess it's southern, but they're
Oh,
west
okay.
and east from each other. Are you questioning
Okay.
the dragons?
Right there.
I'm questioning the commission board.
What'd you do?
I fucked your map up.
Get
What
the
are you going to do about it?
Why do you have access to do that?
Okay, so this is where the prison is.
So, yeah, no. The prison
Prison.
is up here. If you
Okay.
guys, we'll say you guys
I
are
think-
looking at a map that's in the tavern of the region.
Mhm.
It's pretty detailed for this area, of course. The other area is not so detailed. But this would be the prison, cell, stronghold, whatever you want to call it. The Western Volcano. I can label this stuff in the future if you guys prefer.
I got it.
Just chaos.
Great.
Love those sexy block
So
letters.
down here
No,
is where
it's
Grenduin
east.
wants to go to get the artifacts.
Yeah.
This is
And
where
then
the troglodytes and the lizard folk are, and this is where the prison is.
the
So
troglodytes
there's
and the
two
lizard folk
quests.
would be out in the wilderness somewhere. You
Don't
kind of have
forget
to
this
luck
too.
into them. Oh my goodness.
At
Lizard
home.
and troglodytes.
Why do you have access to do
The
that?
H is our home.
This E is like super in the way.
It's spelling out a secret cryptid message.
Right? So this other little tower here would be the how do you say it?
Archaeological.
Archaeological camp.
Okay. AC.
Cross that A right now.
I like it this way. Looks archaic.
What?
All right. Well, this is all very clear for me now. I'm really glad it's all
So
spelled
it's
out.
2 weeks to the camp. It's probably less than a week to the lizards and troglodytes based on the relative distances. And it's like 3+ weeks to the prison, right?
It's 2 weeks down to the archaeological camp. It's give it probably 2 weeks to the western volcano and another week to the prison from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rough estimates, but that's what I'm going to use. So
Grandma.
I
Yeah,
like.
never-
I
never
still
take-
like the 2-week trip.
yeah, never take our travel time as like set in stone because rough
Yeah.
estimates.
Oh yeah, no, and I get that. I was just guesstimating based on roughly where you were pointing and clicking, and where our lovely map maker, our cartographer.
Yes, you see here, traveling through the forest, we haven't accounted for brush hour traffic, and that's going to cost
Rush
us.
hour.
When does that start happening? When do I get all the dad jokes? My daughter's 3.5.
She's about that age. It's time. You should be honing your skills already, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Comes with experience. Yeah, the Dungeon Stepdaddy made this map, so I hope you guys like it.
Where'd all
Okay.
the decoration go?
I got rid of mine. Yours is the only one left. Now we can see who the real culprit is. All right. Well, we have our destination. We know we might hit troglodytes and lizard folk in the forest, but it might be easy to skirt around. And we have a path to take along the coast, which is the safest route possible. All that seems good.
Yep.
Leave in the morning.
Isn't it the morning?
No. It's
Oh.
it's getting later in the day here. You guys arrived in town. You fought those rival type people.
All right. What did we decide we need to get to?
Let me
I
put
think
you
some
guys.
climbing gear wouldn't hurt,
Let me
honestly.
put you guys in the market and see what's available here.
Yeah, I think climbing gear is a good idea. I think like rock smashing gear.
Isn't that a
Yeah,
hammer?
maybe some harnesses.
And then
Maybe some more rope.
take a long rest whenever, and we'll head out in the morning. I'll update the calendar.
I can't find Bernard. Where are you, bud?
There's a lot of stuff going on in that map, huh? Do you guys like the names permanently on there, or would you rather have it hover?
If you got rid of the name so we could just draw in what we want to call them on the map.
Is that what you want?
No, I
I
like their name.
cater to the players.
I mean, the hover thing would work if you could increase the font size of the hover, because the hover it's like size 10
It's
font
tiny.
compared to the size 30 names, so it's really hard to see unless you like put your face into your monitor.
Yeah, like the your horse's name was very small, I noticed.
Yeah. If you could increase the font size of that, I think just having like a hover would work.
I think if I changed the size of this map, it would make those names a lot smaller. What was I doing?
Oh yes, I wanted to see what
Calendar.
Has anyone found climbing gear, or is like Dungeoneer's pack maybe the closest thing?
That's what I was gonna look up. I was gonna see what comes in an explorer's pack.
I'll look up the Dungeoneer's pack.
I got extra rope. Probably more
Well,
pittons.
well, we all have rope, right?
Probably a crowbar and like a hammer.
Ooh, both
And
of those are in
pittons.
the Dungeoneers pack. You get a backpack, a crowbar, a hammer, and 10 pittons, torches, tinderbox, rations, water skin, and 50
I
feet
mean,
of rope. So
I don't
Dungeoneers
know.
pack sounds good.
I don't know how useful these specific equipment is going to be.
Oh,
Or
I don't
going to
either,
be.
but do you want to need one and not have it?
Here's some fun news. I just learned how to change the region in our calendar, so it's now 90 degrees and cloudy.
Nice.
It has
I
set to cold.
can't see the shops. The people aren't opening.
So
You have
the
to
next
move
time.
next to
back
them.
is just like your standard like hiking bag. It's got backpack, a bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, torches, rations, and a water skin, and some rope.
Does anyone want to purchase a saddle?
We already
Do we
have
want?
one, right?
Do we already have one?
Yes.
Well,
We
we
already
don't have
got
a
all the stuff.
saddle.
We
Oh,
got
I have
the remote.
I got the bitten bridle and a blanket.
You
I don't
have
know if
to
I
have
play
a
with the
saddle.
Brentwind.
I'd imagine
No.
the bit and bridle is like what
It's a
attached to the
standard
horse.
equipment used to direct a
Yeah,
mount.
try it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's what's attached to a horse, right?
Yeah, we
But
might
a
not have
saddle is
a
what you use
saddle.
to get on, like ride a horse.
Yeah, may not have one. Maybe we'll need to
So
Yeah,
find
but our
one.
horse is a pack horse, not a riding horse.
Draft horse.
there's
That's
a
true.
there's
Yeah.
a pack saddle. On there
Also,
from
the
Builder
packs are
Equipment.
busted. They don't come with anything. So I need to add them manually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just have an empty Dungeoneers pack like in my inventory now.
I could see that. If you tell me what comes in it, I could drag
It's in the
items onto
description.
you.
But I can also do it. It's no problem.
If you got it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Great.
You got enough to do.
I gotta be right back.
And then you all take a long rest too. I'll let her know when she gets back. Guys leaving in the morning.
Could I do two things during this long rest? First,
What?
again, I want to move my shadow bind to teleport. Right, shadow bind teleport, and I would
I'm
also
surprised
like
you don't
to
have that.
attempt to I have a scroll for false life. I want to attempt to ascribe that into my spellbook.
You should already have that. That was something I put in a long time ago when you were scribing it, and you should definitely have that.
No, but I have the scroll, but I don't have
Yeah,
it
no, I
inside
am
my
giving
spellbook.
you the spell
Oh,
because it's been long enough.
I can't. I don't see it.
I know. I have to add it somehow.
Oh, okay. It must have been in the other campaign.
Yeah, when you were doing it before, you scribed it down to a scroll, and then you were saying that you were still studying that, and it's been long enough.
Okay, thank
Just
you.
have
Thank
to
you.
figure out how to give it to you. Was it false life? Here we go. Did that work? No, it doesn't look like it. Come on, you. There it is. Then I will delete the scroll, because that should consume it. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Does it cost you money? It should cost you money, right? I'm gonna go look it up. But
All right. If you're looking something up, I'll be back in a minute.
you guys are
Does
fine.
it cost me money? I have to Google it.
Are we supposed to be able to get into like the apothecary and stuff?
What do you mean?
The only shop that I can open is the vending
Are you
machine.
next to it?
Thank you.
You need to be next to what you're trying to open.
Oh wait, maybe I can't do it.
I didn't know that.
It costs 50 GP.
Thanks.
I don't think I have enough money to do so. I apologize.
You have 22
Don't you
platinum
have 21?
pieces. That's a whole
platinum?
5 platinum.
Oh wait, yeah, I do have platinum. Okay, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
spend
so
the
right
gold
now.
pieces. I'll give it to you.
5 platinum.
Beautiful. Now, in the future, I'm going to look into that more. But for now, you've had plenty of time. I know you've been looking at it, so it's fine.
I really want more spells, you know?
I don't think it's very long. It's only level 1 spell. 2 hours and 50 gold pieces. You can have your 2 hours. You spent your 50 gold pieces. You're in the market. You're good. You're good. You guys have to police me.
Would I be able to ask the kobolds to bring me spell scrolls?
Yes, as long as they're uncommon in quality.
I don't.
I don't have any kobolds on the map. I can throw them down. They're kind of... Oh, yeah, I do. Look at that. Frodo is right in the middle here.
How much is a common spell scroll again?
I want to say 75? Just off the top of my head.
Good to know.
I know commons aren't really worth much, so pretty sure it's right. And it's going to take time for him to go and wiggle that out of the hordes, of course.
Can the quantities increase for some of the items? Like the sales, the Bilar Quiver Sword had 1 python. Just 1.
Piton. It's Balor.
Piton, whatever.
No, that's all he's got. You
Pittance.
have to
Yeah.
wait for the next shipment if you want more.
But like, you typically use like 10 or 20 pythons when you're doing mountain climbing, right?
Oh, you only need 2. Haven't you ever been to the gym and you got the wall thing? You just...
Just manually stab it in a crack.
Mm-hmm. It would be fine. I'd
No,
be
I was
willing
just
to up
wondering
it
because-
2-2 because of that description.
I'll get a shovel too.
What's the description for a piton?
Because you get 10 pitons in a Dungeoneer's pack. That's all I'm wondering.
When a wall doesn't offer handholds and footholds, you can make your own. A piton is a still spike with an eye through which you can loop a rope.
Yeah, bump it up to 10. You're fine. Because I feel like that's one of those things that the automation doesn't assume. Because I think it's supposed to assume that there's supposed to be 10 when you buy one of them. I'd buy that.
Okay.
Just going to verify.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to
I'm done buying
squander
things.
over 5 silver pieces or
I'm
whatever.
done.
Alright, I do need to look up one thing for Bellamy. You guys make sure you take long rests
Okay.
since you're heading out in the morning.
Are we consuming our own rations today, or did we eat somewhere already today? Anyone remember?
You can eat somewhere. You're in town,
eat in
and
the
as
tavern,
knights,
yeah.
they can give you rations for free.
Cool.
Just for the day.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 gold. to eat externally.
Can we get the 2 gold back since you said they would feed us for free?
Yeah, I don't know where 2 gold came from.
It just automatically charges us for
automatic for the
having
long
eaten
rest, yeah.
outside.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Automation. One of you should roll an attack. Tell me if it works. No, specifically, No Ghost, roll one of your lightning attacks to see if it works.
Yeah.
Good enough?
Yeah. I mean, like it gave me no option to do, like if I rolled a crit or anything, but I don't know if that's
I
because it'll
think if
automatically do that.
hover over like the damage, you can apply that thing.
Does
Or
it
if it
do
actually
a
rolls a
shift
crit, it
click
probably
for
just does it
advantage?
automatically.
Okay. Alt is advantage.
Right. I remember that. I remember it because I hate it.
You're right.
But I can't see a disadvantage.
That should be control.
Oh no, there we go. Control is disadvantage.
Yep.
Yeah. Alrighty, that works. Alrighty, so we long rested.
Let me know when you're all long rested. Are you guys sticking to the coast, or do you want to go straight there?
We're sticking to the coast, in my opinion.
I don't mind being safer.
Does it extend the length of the journey by
No.
going coast? No? Okay.
No, if
So then,
anything,
Do we have a
it's
boat?
the same. No, I don't think you guys ever buy any type of boats.
No,
It's
we
the
didn't buy
same
one,
because
but
there's nothing to
Captain
like
Tiger
go over.
is going to be our like personal ship captain, right?
That's the idea.
Only
He owes
the
you guys a
swamp, though,
favor,
right?
and I mean that's
We could
it.
even build a bedroom for him on our island.
He wants to introduce you to his bosun.
Yeah, I bet he does.
What does that mean? Is that what he
That's
calls
what
his
I wanna
penis?
Oh, his shmee, his right hand man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're not denying this.
At no point has this been made better.
See if I care.
Does,
All right,
Do you want to
so
introduce us to his friend Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters?
let me bump this up 2 weeks. Boop. Set current date is the 27th. 92 degrees.
Oof,
Glad I found
hot.
that setting.
At least it's not below freezing anymore.
Negative 17.
What is that in Canadian?
Winter?
What, 92? No.
No.
don't
Negative
know.
17.
33.
20?
Oh, that is
30?
awfully
close.
hot. Ugh, but at
All
least
right,
it's
so
cloudy.
you guys followed the coast to the east volcano, or at least to the archaeological dig site, and that's where you ended up. You didn't have any complications along the way. And this is where we're at.
That was a really fast 2 weeks.
Wow, I put you guys like right there, huh? Why is Bernard overweight?
Oh, he probably needs to transfer things to the wagon.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do right
Wagon
now.
on you. I can actually
Almost
probably
there.
delete this stuff from your.
Mostly goddamn torches. They're so heavy.
I'll give you a second while I get the shit out of your inventory. Oh, do you guys take your wagon and horse? That's probably assumed, right?
I think so.
Yeah, why wouldn't we?
Yeah, let's cut that down to like a week.
Yeah. Horsey fast. Go, Taffy,
That horse
run
is
like the
OP.
wind.
Yeah, let me fix that.
So I transferred a bunch of stuff to the horse on a different map, and it's not here anymore.
To the horse?
No, onto the wagon, draft horse. But there's no like the cargo of it doesn't have like the cold weather gear and the block and tackle and the grappling hook and the other stuff that I put on it to not be encumbered.
Okay.
But it's not here anymore.
It's got mine.
Yeah, but you just transferred it. Well,
Oh,
we're
on this map. Good point. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
probably did it to the token, and you need to do it to the actor, which is fine. I'll fix it later. Not a big deal for now.
Okay.
I got you, fam. Let me bump the calendar back a week. Here we go. Back to the 20th. 98. Light rain.
I don't see this dwarf gold vein or whatever.
If you hover over these tokens, does it give you a name?
Yeah, but none of them are gold mange or whatever his name is.
It's Grom Gold.
Yeah, Gromgold. Gromgold
Also,
is not one of these tokens.
It definitely is.
Vermilion is here. I know Vermilion. Who's that?
So Vermilion is the dragon in charge of this area. I gave you guys token access just to see everything, because I feel like it would have been a pain in the ass to run into walls and stuff. But
I see
these
Gromgold.
guys
He's
are
right next to
obviously
us.
inside and whatnot, so you wouldn't see it from this angle. So you guys, after a week of travel, you parked your wagon and horse over on the side, and you headed over to where you saw some dwarves. Ah, adventurers! Welcome to the archaeological dig site. What can I do for ye?
Oh, yes, we saw that you had a bulletin on the commission board looking for someone who could help you deal with some magical rocks that you've been having trouble with. And we
Ah,
come to help you.
oh, well, that's wonderful. Can I ask for your credentials?
Oh, yes, I'm going to show him my knightly status in whatever form that looks like.
Yeah, you guys should have a Neltharion token in your inventories from before.
Here you go. See, look, I've got an Neltharion token. We are Knights of Neltharion, and we are here to help.
Will you roll an insight check for me?
Yes. 20.
He looks at your mark and looks at you and looks back at the mark and goes, well, it's good that the army's finally doing something about it. He definitely looks like he's hiding something, though.
What kind of troubles have you had around here? The post wasn't incredibly specific.
Well, we've been doing our typical job. You know, archaeologists. We go down, we dig, we try to find things of the past. And semi-recently, we found a door with some dwarvish writing on it. And when we opened the door, big blast of magic. And typically, we'd be able to handle a bit of encounter. But we're a bit shorthand, as you can see. It's just me and Silver Vein over there. We got Copper Vein.
I don't see your height personally. You say you call yourself shorthands, but you're just people to me.
Well, I appreciate that. But yeah, basically, I can lead you down to what we found, and hopefully you guys can take care of the creatures, and we'll find some loot inside and share it with you as a reward.
Well, what do you guys think? It sounds like a fair deal to me. It's what we're here for.
What specifically are you here looking for? What brought you to the site?
We just go where the dragons tell us to go.
So Neltharion sent you here.
Well, Vermilion specifically, but Vermilion working under Neltharion.
Could we perhaps talk to the great dragon?
I mean, if you must, I can set up an audience for you.
That would be wonderful.
All right, well, stand by. I'll go see what he's doing.
All right, while he's gone, I'm going to lean over to the group and I'm going to say, I don't know what, but there's something off about what he told us. Like maybe he's hiding something. Keep your ears perked.
It's unsettling. It seems like if he wants our help, he would share all the relevant information with us. You think it's the loot that he doesn't want us to know about?
Hey,
Can't
guys,
say.
they're coming back.
Shh.
Yeah, it hasn't been too long of time. He just had to go collect them, and he brings Vermilion over and goes, "Oh, great, Vermilion. These adventurers have asked for your guidance." And he kind of steps backward in a bow.
Your blessing, great worm, for your protection on this journey. Of course, we ask for your holy blessing. I'll bow to him, just kind of trying to placate the ego of the dragon.
Yeah, Grandwin does too. Deep bow.
He actually blushes a little bit because you called him a great worm. He goes, "Oh, no. I have not been around nearly as long as our great Neltharion. What is it I can do for you?"
Grandwin?
Well, we were hoping to get some guidance about what to expect down below and what brought you to this particular site for excavation.
And if there's one thing we shouldn't miss while we're down there, what is it?
As far as I know, there's a lot of rocky dudes down there, and they don't want us finding whatever's in that facility. As far as us using this area as our excavation, I just follow orders from Neltharion. You may not know it, but the volcanoes in this region haven't always been here. When we first established this area as our own, of course, I'm just following what they've told me. He's not as old as the older dragons. The volcanoes themselves rose up in the eastern and western regions, and that set the precedent for the rest of the island as a whole.
Does that really explain where the volcanoes came from?
Great worm magic. It's very powerful.
Okay, so the explanation is there is no explanation.
It's magic. It's strong enough to change the terrain that they claim is their own.
Like,
So it's legit magic. It's not like
yeah, great
magical.
worms, very
It's like
powerful. Obviously,
they
you guys
infuse
know
the
meta-wise,
ground
but
with power.
is it, do you know, an intentional infusion, or is it simply that their will is so strong that the earth around them bends to their own characteristics?
oh, it's their will. It's a very natural thing for the great worms. They were gifted by Tiamat herself, and he does like a weird prayer thing with his head and wings when he says Tiamat.
Uh-huh.
He goes, she blessed him with the magic of a great worm, and when he claimed this island, the volcanoes rose and shaped the land to his liking.
And this was one of the first.
Yeah, one of the first. There's probably 15 first as far as I know. I've only been around for a few hundred years myself, but
And how long would it take? Like, if the swamp dragon invaded the land of the forest dragon, how long until the volcanoes turned to murky swampland?
they would have to kill the great worm of that area
Ah, I see.
and claim it as his own.
So by the terrain, you can tell which dragon is in control of that area, not necessarily what dragon is in that area.
Yeah, absolutely. And as far as we're concerned, we like it the way it is. When other worlders come through the portals, they can see the different terrains, and based on their personal preference, they can pick an island that they want to live on, versus those filthy metallics. It's all
How does it work
one
for them?
landscape over there.
Oh, it must be terribly tedious.
Yeah, you don't really have a choice. You just do whatever the metallics tell you.
Well, so what brought you into this particular area? Are you looking for something specific?
Oh yeah, well, the great worm Neltharion sent us to the volcano to inspect it, and we dug and we dug and we found a strange door. We opened it, and it seemed to animate the rocks around it. As
Was
far as
anyone
I'm
hurt?
told, by peeking inside the door, it seems like some kind of structure. But it's too dangerous for my men. I don't want to risk the few hands I have. If I had a few more hands available, I may. But that's why I've hired you today.
You might call us the Expendables. But that's okay. It's what we're used to.
Why don't you just enter yourself? You seem to be a dragon of great power. Do you need us?
That's a fair question. If I were to do everything myself, then we wouldn't have the need for archaeologists. I tend to think of the other worlders' needs. Imagine if I went down into the deeps. I myself may be injured, and all of these dwarves would be out of a job. Can't have that.
You're right. You're really thinking about everyone. It's impressive how generous you are with that.
You might call you magnanimous.
It's vermilion, actually.
Of
Okay.
course. Please show us the way. We're eager to get this problem solved for you. Now, you did say that we would be able to take some of the artifacts back with us.
Oh yes, we'll cut a fair share of what's available. Now,
All right.
to be fair, if there's nothing in this building,
Well,
your
sure.
reward would be nothing.
50% of nothing is still nothing. I understand.
Correct.
All right, well, show us the way, please.
I'll let Grom Gold take you down.
Oh, my apologies.
Will you make another insight check for me?
Yeah. 8.
Okay.
That's
You don't notice
good.
nothing. Yeah, he goes along his way back to his little tent that seems to be barely larger than he is. It's
I'm gonna keep
cozy.
an eye out for traps.
Okay.
Who's our rogue? Bellamy, you the rogue?
He is a rogue.
Whatever.
He's
I'm
a
gonna kind of
Blade
whisper to
City
everybody,
rogue.
like, just be careful and watch out for any like strange traps.
I'll be watching out more for creatures, things that look disguised, things that look camouflaged, trying to keep myself from being, or anyone in the party from being surprised. I'm just going to more look for threats while Bellamy or whoever is looking more for traps.
Okay.
Isn't Bellamy more of a wizard than a rogue?
I would say I'm more of a rogue than a wizard.
It's like a
rather.
martial wizard.
I don't care. I'll look for traps. I just want everyone to know that
Yeah.
there might be traps.
At the end of the day, he might be better at disarming them, but he may not be the best at finding them.
I mean, I'm good at finding him.
Well, that's good.
Well, it's
I just-
perception, right?
I mean,
Spot
if we're
traps?
looking for specifically traps, wouldn't it be investigation?
You're trying to figure out how the traps work, maybe.
I think perception to notice them, investigation to understand them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd imagine if we're searching. I mean,
Maybe if you
I
were
guess-
searching a room, I would say investigation, but if you're looking as you're walking, I would say perception.
makes sense.
All right.
DM, what's your understanding?
I want Bernard and Bellamy to both make perception checks. So as you
well.
guys come back over to Grom Gold here, he
Nice.
kind of edges Grendwin with his shoulder in the ribs, be like, "Ah, you really buttered him up. Impressive. Let me show you the way."
Oh, yes.
We've encountered several of dragons of different kingdoms, and honestly, it seems like flattery is the best first impression you can make.
I think that's true with most people. And then I'll look at Gromgold. You're very good at your job, aren't you? Bet you don't have many problems like this on your job sites, eh?
You're buttering him up now.
Well, I am actually in charge of operations around here, underneath Vermilion, of course.
So you're like the chief operating officer.
Yeah, I do a lot of the digging, a lot of the managing of the digging and so forth, but I will let you know that I wouldn't trust everything you see down there.
Oh, are you the one that found the door?
Well, we found the door together, and we just don't have enough hands to take care of the monsters beyond.
Mm-hmm. What did you see that your eyes shouldn't have believed?
The rocks themselves came to life with a magical energy, and we fled.
Sounds reasonable, but this time we're prepared and we're aware. Hopefully, we won't scare so easy.
All right, Bellamy, you don't notice any traps. Bernard, you notice there's a door over here. It's open.
Where?
Hey, I noticed a door.
Yep.
It looks open.
Yeah, he would
It's over
notice
there.
it. So he's going to kind of walk over and goes, "This is it." And then Bernard, you'll also notice that some of the rocks around this structure, it seemed to be a bit larger than you would expect of the area.
Like they were imported.
You can infer however you want, but Grom Gold's going to say, "Okay, well, here we go. I'm going to wait towards the entrance, and you just you'll let me know what you find."
All right, just make sure you're there to open the door. I don't want to get trapped down here. Oh, I want to do something so that the door can't close on us.
Pitten. Hammer
Yeah,
Pittman.
pop a pitten in that.
Ooh.
Here,
Thing
pop a
that I
pitten
gave
in
10
that
of?
door. Let's make sure that it won't accidentally close on us or that the rocks can't make it close.
I'll give someone a pitten from my pack. I need to reduce the weight.
He'll. Okay. I
That
actually wrote
0.3
stuff for
pounds is
everything.
really cramping your style, eh, Bernard?
Well, that Dungeoneer's pack weighs 61 pounds. Fucking heavy.
I can pound it in. I'm pretty strong.
Yeah, but you probably started with another backpack of something, right?
Yeah.
I would like to use my Boots of False tracks to create dwarven tracks.
Is that what they do, or do they just change the direction of your footsteps?
It says specifically, I can choose to leave tracks to another kind of humanoid of your size.
Okay. Yeah, dope. Dwarvish footprints it is. All right, Gromgold's going to do one last thing. He's going to lay his hand across some etchings on the door, and he's going to go, "This says Ogrimmok, Offering Chamber." He's going to say, "Good luck." And he's going to
What
start
did he say
heading
again?
towards the entrance.
What language is it in?
It's in Dwarvish.
What did he say again?
Ogrimmok,
Phonetically?
Offering Chamber. Ogrimmok, Offering Chamber.
Ogrimmok.
Like ogre, mock, M-O-C-H.
I mean, guys, we're entering an offering chamber. It doesn't sound necessary. It doesn't sound too terribly palatable.
Are you all entering?
Yes.
Well, not entering, but looking through the doorway.
Yeah. Do I need to make a check to put the pitten in, or is it in?
Don't go too far there.
Just peering.
I wrote descriptions for everything, so I'm gonna just throw a door
No.
up so we can let everybody come in.
Can I attempt to like meld into the shadows and be stealthy?
Yeah, so
Just your
as you
first
guys
look.
enter the first room here, you'll notice that the sconces in the wall come to life magically, and the doorway ahead is also open, where you see more lights flickering into existence in the distance.
Hang on, I'm just taking some notes.
I can still hear you guys, but I need to go to the bathroom. So you tell me what you want to do, and I'll just kind of talk as I go.
Can I attempt to be hidden?
You could hide behind one of your friends, maybe.
You can hide behind me.
Yeah,
I
Grenda's
rolled a
pretty
20.
large. What are you, 8'6"?
I'm pretty big. I'm 7 foot tall.
Yeah, totally made up number. Pulled it out of my butt.
She's a huge witch.
I'm going to use Divine Sense.
Okay. Is that for
Laundry.
fiends?
Yeah,
and-
what? Yeah. Hang on. So I'm inside the room now, right? That's where I want to be. All right, I'm not going to go too far in.
You guys still in the first room?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Don't worry, I'm coming back. Everything will make sense soon.
I wonder what the origin of these structures were. If this volcano has appeared from the natural existence, then who formed these structures inside?
I don't know. Do I sense any celestial fiend or undead in the near 60 feet?
Can I
You don't
extinguish these
sense-
fires?
Any of those things. The fires are magical. If you have control flame, you could extinguish them, or some other similar type of fail to extinguish a magical flame. As far as you, Bernard, wondering about the structures, will you roll me an investigation followed by a history check?
Sure. Oh, I don't need those.
This is the first dungeon I've put together in a long time, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
20 and then a 12.
Nice, nice.
I would like to ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. What's
As we
the- 30 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely sense a... How far is 30 feet?
It's 5 feet 6 times.
Thanks. Thanks, Grenduin. All right, so you sense that the sconces are a magical type of flame. You also sense a very faint type of magic coming from outside of this room, out towards the edges of like where you came in at. Bernard,
Yep.
your checks tell you that these walls and structures are dwarvish in nature and over 2,000 years old.
All right. You, the man at the door, no, I forgot your name. Did you know these structures are from your own ancestors?
Which one's the dwarf? Nogos?
No, the guy
Grimgold.
who let us in here. Yeah.
Grimgold.
So, okay, no, that's fair. I'm thinking of the other team. The Gromgold himself actually
Gromgold.
went up. He went back up.
Oh, he's gone now. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, never mind, you twit. Thought you were at least going to wait here for us.
What did the
All right.
door say? Ogre mocked?
I don't know, but this whole thing seems to be dwarvish. From
Close
thousands of years ago, though, I don't think it was built by the ones who were here with us.
I want to look for anything that looks like
If you-
pressure plate on the floor.
Okay. Roll
Then
an
move.
investigation. If you want to know exactly what the door said, roll me a history check.
All right. 3 on history. I have no idea what the door said.
Okay, whatever you can remember.
And then what'd you say? Investigation?
Investigation, looking for pressure plates, stuff
By
like
the
that.
way, the door said offering chamber.
Well, that's what he translated it as, right?
It's Ogra Mach. I think I wrote.
Yeah, Ogre Mark, he told you guys that, this was dwarvish lettering, and that's what it came out to. You don't
Does
notice
any of
any
us
pressure
actually
plates or other
speak
types of
or
traps.
read Dwarven?
Okay.
Not me.
I don't think so, as far
Mm-mm.
as I can tell.
Giant, yes.
Yeah, I can do Abyssal and
If Foundry
something
is working correctly,
speech.
none of you can read Dwarvish. Unless Bellamy has a cool spell that he can cast, but I don't know.
I
I mean,
believe
Bellamy
so.
probably does have a cool spell, but it's probably not the right cool spell.
Nope.
Spirit fingers.
Alright, I'm going to open this door because I did describe it as open. I just didn't want you to get ahead of your party. I was looking out for you.
Hmm.
Alright, the first thing you notice in the second room are the pillars, standing strong, unlike the door ahead that has crumbled with age. There are 4 large boulders in the corners of the room and one in the center. You can see through the crumbled passageway that there are more flames lit. And that's through this forward door. So you could infer that you guys entering this area has lit the sconces so you can see.
Is everyone ready to move forward?
Yeah, let's go.
I'd like to investigate the
No.
actual like doorway threshold. Like, is there, I don't know, any kind of magical thing that is causing the sconces to be lit by us entering the actual, like, crossing the threshold?
Do
So,
you
like,
want to
Arcana or something?
investigate for traps, or do you want to Arcana for something magical?
I have detect magic on.
Yeah, he's got detect magic, so it's more like what is like it's more like a curiosity thing, like what's causing them. Like, is there like a small, like, I don't know, like a laser, but like fantasy laser that we're stepping through that's breaking like a circuit that's causing it to light up, or is it just like what is the trigger for the sconces and stuff to light up and activate as we progress through?
If you think of it like that, you could say the entire place is magical.
Okay, so it's just like a subtle thing. There's no like mechanism that's causing it.
Oh, that lasts for 10 minutes, huh? Okay. So, as you guys are kind of walking in, of course, all the sconces are magical. Let me just double.
As we go in, I'm going to start by focusing on the boulders. Make
You
sure
don't.
there's nothing unusual about those.
Bellamy doesn't really notice anything else magical about the room other than the sconces, of course. Let's roll investigation on the boulder.
And I'm gonna look at the pillars.
Okay. You can do
So same
investigation
thing,
for the pillars.
investigation.
Lots of rolls this session. True
Yeah.
dungeon.
Mhm.
You notice that the pillars are exceptionally made. Like, they look like they're holding their own versus, say, the boulders or the walls. Let's
So,
see.
like, they're less rough hewn and more like carved
What's
precisely,
what's the word for
or like
holding up a
magically
ceiling?
formed.
For holding onto the ceiling?
Yeah, what, like the main structure holding up a ceiling.
Load bearing.
Yeah, the pillars look load bearing to you. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Do they look
They're not
like
magical though. They look like the main support of this room.
Does it look like there's intentional weaknesses in these pillars?
No,
No.
Bellamy doesn't
Just
know his
thinking like,
shit. Bernard doesn't know his shit. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys.
okay.
All right, so
So
they
yeah, I
said,
tell the group, I'm like, hey, these pillars, they're holding the ceiling up. Like they're doing work.
all right, let's not break them down then, I guess is a good rule.
I wasn't even thinking about it.
And then I will check for traps at this next portal.
Okay. So you guys start heading in. And as you do, these boulders, okay, they rise and come to life. They animate, and they let out a ear-piercing screech. And you can hear the rumblings of more boulders coming from outside of this. We'll call it a dungeon, meta-wise. Heading in from where you started.
We've
So
awoken something.
everybody roll initiative.
All right.
Wouldn't
was
the
gonna
detect
ask-
magic see those as an entity?
No,
Not if they're not magic.
they're not magical in nature. I did mention a
Could be
little
mechanical.
something earlier, but
He called this an offering chamber.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if I could like kind of intuit, like, does this feel like an offering chamber? And if so, what sort of deity or what sort of offerings are made to what sort of deity or king?
they did your divine sense, right?
I did.
Nice hat.
You can't really tell.
I accidentally made it on initiative twice. Can you get rid of my 8.2? That was my second one.
I completely forgot how to roll initiative for a while there.
Whew, that's a lot of dudes. Let
I need more
me.
brownie for this.
Here, I'll do this.
Hey, good initiative rolls, guys. Way to be on your toes.
I'll make
What do you
it
mean?
a
I got a 7.
general
Well, I
average.
was talking
make
to
it
everybody
all
but
to-
you.
Maybe I'll take the alert feat next time we get feats.
roll low one time. You're like, that's it. Never again.
Well, next level I get 2 attacks, so yeah.
I'm going to give all the foes same initiative, just to make it easier on myself, because there's several
It's
of them.
appreciated.
It'll make the combat a lot faster. So Bellamy, you are first up.
Okay.
I will unpause. What would you like to do? These
So
boulders have risen. They have lengthy arms and legs, holding little daggers, and they look like they want to murder your face holes.
Okay.
Rude.
Well, I'm gonna come here. Actually, hold on. I'll. Can I move? Like, I can move like this, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
It's
Then
10 feet. I will also mention that you hear noises coming from outside of the dungeon that want to get in.
oh. All right.
Oh, the pitten's keeping the door open.
I'm going to cast Booming Blade. Oh, I have to target. Let me say.
So,
I'm gonna cast Booming Blade. All right.
make sure you target your foe.
The spell isn't showing up. Is it working? It's not showing up in the chat.
Oh, let me click on it. There, I did it for you.
Oh, is it?
It
I'm not seeing.
definitely didn't show up on chat though, did it? Why? Alright, what's Booming Blade do? May have to do this manually for a minute.
Okay, so I would have to make a weapon attack,
Okay.
and on a hit, I deal an extra 1d8 thunder damage. Plus, if that creature moves of its own will, from before the end of its next turn, it takes an additional 1d8 thunder damage. Is it because of the new spell effects?
No, it definitely should be rolling.
All right. Well, while we do that, I will take out my rapier and I can't roll an attack.
Give me like 2 seconds. Look at my settings here. See, the only setting I changed was the one that showed you guys armor class. Okay, I guess we're going to take our break early. Everybody be back at the top of the hour.
Sounds good. Be
Okay.
back soon.
That's a 25-minute break? Damn.
Eat it, sucker.
No, it's just like usually it's like 15.
You know, you're right, but I have fucking shit to work through.
Okay. See you in a
He's gonna
bit.
call his therapist. We'll be back.
All right. All of our viewers, I had to turn off MIDI. I don't know. At least it works now, but automation is turned off. Might make our combats a little longer. Still got a couple hours. I think we'll finish up this dungeon in time. It'll be fun. 15 minutes. It's a long break. That's on me. That's on me. Let's say I'll get here early. If they get here early, I'll start it up.
Got it all sorted out.
Yeah, I had to deactivate MIDI. I don't know what the hell's going on with that thing, but it was working earlier in the session. You guys rolled and it worked.
Yeah, we never tried spells though.
Yeah. Well, I tried to roll some weapons too, and they weren't working either. So I just
Oh, okay.
deactivated it. It's going to be an extra step. You guys have to click in the chat for attack or damage or whatnot. But
That's fine. We were doing that last session anyways.
yeah, I really want it to work. I want it to work correctly. This is what it was made for. It should work. But, you know.
Is it possible it's not actually MIDI's fault, but another module is causing it interaction issues?
It's MIDI and the fact that they're upgrading Foundry to 2024. Just interfering
Word
with each
to
other.
your mother.
Mom said, "Knock you out."
Oh, goodness. I forgot to plug that back in.
I got kicked out of Foundry.
And stay out. All right. So what do we know about these dudes so far? They just look like rocks.
Yeah, they're rocks.
Do they look like
boulders.
undead
If you were
rocks?
small boulders, they kind of raised up as
Vampire
little
rocks.
weird, creepy dudes, and they wanted to stab you.
Zombie rocks?
No.
No. They feel zombie though.
You know what? What the fuck are they? No. Yep, no.
No.
Good.
Some sort of animated creature, I'm guessing.
Construct,
Yeah.
likely.
Yeah.
I had to, I don't know if you guys heard, I had to turn off MIDI quality of life stuff, but
Oh no. Okay.
you'll just have to
We'll
click
warn
in the
it.
chat to attack and damage manually. Well, Bellamy, two things for you. A, go ahead and cast your spell again. It should work. You just have to click more things. B, I told you 75 gold before for a spell scroll. It's actually 300 from the kobolds. I said that
300
weird. Yeah.
for a common
the-
spell scroll?
Yeah. The kobolds, they don't do things for cheap. They get you your very specific thing that you're looking for, and they do it at a high premium.
Understood.
Well, there's also a speed premium on them too, right?
They
Because you
get
told
at the
it was
normal
like
time.
2 weeks for my armor to be made, but you said it was 3 days if I wanted armor through these guys. So we're paying a premium for speed.
Possibly, but keep in mind, though, if you guys are out adventuring, they have to come find you, so it may take longer.
14?
14 does not
Oh,
hit.
they also offered a delivery service?
Oh,
That's
man.
cool.
I thought you wanted to
I
do
will-
Booming Blade.
Uber weapons.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, no,
I have
yep,
to-
I'm tracking. Yeah, 14 does not hit.
I will use my Shadowbind teleport. I'd imagine this is within the shadows, yes? Considering this room is in darkness.
Yeah, I only made 2 torches in this room, so it's fine.
Alright. I'll teleport here. So I move 10 feet, teleported 10 feet. Alright. We'll make my way up over here, I guess. As I keep an eye out over here. And that'll be my turn.
Alright. As you end your turn, the skittering from outside of that door that you entered in the first place grows stronger.
This door
Grendel-
down here?
Yeah. Yeah, no, like
I didn't think we heard any skittering in there.
It's outside, like back here. The door we pitted open.
What does Grendun want to do with her turn?
All right. Does Divine Smite count as a leveled spell?
No, I think you
It's
have
a
charges
feature,
based on
And it
proficiency or
charges a
something.
leveled spell, but it doesn't count as one, right? Okay. So she is going to start by bonus action casting, what is it called? Shield of Faith on Bernard.
Thank you. Although after you lost your faith, I mean, how strong is it really going to be?
Take it or leave it.
I'll take it.
All right, let me see if I can do that now. Oh, wait. Did I just...
I turned off MIDI, so it may be a little clunky.
And... Did you get it?
Um,
Okay.
I will manually change your armor
Thank you.
class to 21.
And
Appreciate it.
then she is going to turn to this guy in front of her and say, I know you're just protecting your home, but the time for your people is over. We're just trying to learn about you. And I'm going to attack it.
We come in peace! Slash.
That's
and
pretty
you'll
much
leave in pieces.
my ammo. All right. And do I have 2 attacks? I do have 2 attacks. I'll go ahead and attack it again. I said in peace, but I don't know that I meant it. 17.
Hey, 17 will hit.
So it's above 14, but less than 17.
Do damage. Roll damage.
Should be
There we go.
16 or 15.
10 damage.
Okay.
All right. So I will keep this one occupied, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Well, let's see how strong these things are. For blessing me, I'll come over here and try to protect some of the more vulnerable of our group. This is about as good as I can do to shield Grinwyn, and I'll make an attack on this center one with my bony knife. Didn't roll.
Don't you have like a taunt mechanic?
I don't think so.
What is this, Warcraft? Jeez.
21.
No, I thought there was a
21
feature
definitely
that
hits.
he had. He could.
I can
might
use
be-
my strength or dex to make charisma checks in combat, which sometimes can be like intimidation or, something like persuasion, but no direct taunting. All right, so 21 hits. Damage is 12. Let's see, there's no situation where I would have sneak attack here. All right, so just the 12, but then, of course, since I have my shield, I'll try and bash this strange rock right in the head with some bludgeoning damage. Same attack, but it'll be a d4 on the damage if it hits. Ooh, only 11 to hit.
It will not.
Cool. All right, so shield doesn't do anything, just meets up against the rock and just gets pushed right back into my arm. I stand there stalwart, trying to protect Gridwin. That's my turn.
All right, you guys hear the sounds of boulders rolling outside of the entrance that you entered this dungeon into. Boulders themselves are going to lift up and start swinging little clubs at each of you. Let's see.
I thought they had daggers. Now they got clubs.
Did I say daggers? I meant clubs.
Okay.
It was always clubs.
Go with the recent thing that I say.
Yeah, you said that they had like little daggers in their hands, so I was picturing that kind of a mix of those two guys from Thor Ragnarok. There, you get the guy made of rock, and then the guy with knife hands. So I was like, a knife hand, rock man.
Well, they have clubs.
We need
They
a
have little-
scissors man.
Little stone clubs. All right, Grenduin, 15 to attack.
That misses.
All right, Bernard, we have a 5 to attack.
You can have to do a little better than that.
No ghosts. We have a 22 and a critical.
Oh, fuck off. 5, 17, miss. 22, and I hit.
All right, so you take 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Who's that?
Let's see. Did I hit Bernard twice? He should have got hit twice.
I thought you missed on both.
I think I just rolled the one.
Well, it's
The
the
second one's gonna miss as well. It was a
See, I
7.
told you.
It was a premonition.
All right. No ghost.
Okay, I'm
Make sure
going to
you
use
take
my
that
reaction
damage.
to do absorb elements.
What does that do?
It makes me resist the damage next turn, but it won't let me cast it from the HUD.
You still take that 13 though, right?
Yeah, I still take the 13.
So you're
But
resisting
next time I'm resisting bludgeoning.
Okay,
Yeah, but it won't let me cast it for some reason.
that's fine. I know. We're just gonna
So I'll
do
just
this classic
Say I
D&D
have
style.
5. Oh, I can't actually remove spell points manually? Okay.
I see you with 6 spell points.
Yeah, but I tried to use absorb elements, which is 1 spell point,
Oh,
and it won't let me cast spells.
so if you... I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that, but
I can try
I'll
and do it
just
from the
move
spell
your spell
book
points to
rather than
5.
the.
Alright, your spell points are 5. You might just have to manually do things with the edit toggle at the top left in the future. Just
Oh,
for
there
this
we go.
session.
I can do it through
Figure
the
out.
character sheet, but not through the HUD. For some reason, the HUD isn't working.
Whew, I got a lot of notes here on my little notebook. HUD not working.
Well, it worked earlier, right? Because that's how I did my lightning attack.
Yeah, it's probably a MIDI thing. I gotta figure that out. It's an important module. When that thing doesn't work,
It takes a lot of stuff down with it.
yeah.
Okay, when a spell says it originates from you, can it originate from my hand? Like, does it have to be the center of my token, or can it be beside my token?
The side's fine.
Okay. Oh, now it's working from the HUD. Okay, that's interesting.
Super fun.
Hopefully, Bellamy is not hiding in the shadows in that corner. I don't know where he is. I can't see him. But yeah,
Ooh.
so I need those two. Actually, can I get that third one without getting Bernard? I can. Those 3 have to make deck saves.
Okay. Let's see. Dex. Save. Alright, what am I shooting for? What's your DC?
15.
Alright, this first one next to you makes it.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
What?
Well, that's
How do
obviously
you
broken.
roll a 0 on a 2d4?
Just do /R 2d4.
It's talent.
Don't worry, guys. We're gonna figure this out.
Rolled 2 ones and had a -2.
Yeah, but how is there a negative modifier on it?
We're getting our good rolls out.
Okay. They took their damage. What else you got for your turn?
That's everything.
All right,
Alrighty.
Bellamy. Top the round. What you got?
Where even are you?
I will. I'm going to look at this one, and once again, I will attempt to cast Booming Blade. Bro, I can't roll.
It's not gonna hit.
None of us can, man.
It's gonna
Then-
tink off his boulder hide.
And I will walk here and teleport. I want to teleport here. So that's 10 feet. So that would be. I'm just gonna walk around it, but that's. I would teleport here. Right? As I before I teleport, I'm gonna let everyone know that the skittering is encroaching.
Oh yeah,
Right?
they are
Then
directly outside that door.
yeah. And
I'll let you know I don't have a plan for that.
I'm going to use my cunning action. Actually, you know what? This is where I blade song. All right. Which for some reason I cannot use.
Great.
MIDI.
Oh, I deactivated MIDI. I don't know why things aren't working now. It should work.
Well, anyways, I would end my turn by activating blade song. So the next person can go while I guess DG figures that out. I just don't want to
Well,
waste time.
no. Go ahead. I'll fix it.
Thank you. All right, I'll end my turn there.
All right. Does it seem like if this door right here were closed, we would have a little extra time?
The door you came in from?
This one right here. The one
Yeah,
that's like
probably.
right next to me.
So,
All right.
yeah, that door I think I described as just being open.
Can I just use an object interaction to close it?
Sure.
Okay, I will do that. And then I will turn and I will attack this guy in front of me 2 times. Using my Morning Star. Nope, that one doesn't hit. 13?
13 will not hit.
Okay, so bang, bang. I do not hit this guy. I'm going to stay here to draw its focus and be close by to support Bernard. And that's my turn.
Yeah, I checked all this stuff like a week ago, and everything was working correctly. So I don't know what happened, but it is what it is. We'll muscle through.
Oh boy. All right. So there's still nothing I can attack right now that's close to an enemy or close to an ally. I'll go for this guy in the center again. Seems like it's standard attack. 20 to hit.
It's
Nice.
It's 10 damage.
That's
Slashing.
going to murder his face hole as you bring up your weapon beneath the boulder.
Excellent. And I kind of shift over back to back with Grindwin, blocking this, the door a little bit, and I'll make my bonus action attack against this fella in the corner. 26 to hit,
Definitely hits.
which is 2 bludgeoning from the shield plus what is that? Plus, what's my damage modifier? 5. That should have been easier. So 7 bludgeoning damage for the bonus action. And I will stand my ground right here.
Won't be turned around.
Aw, he died before he could take acid.
You wanted him to have a psychedelic trip before he went? That'd been fun.
I wanted to see if the acid did more damage against his rock.
He was weak to it.
Yeah. But I mean, I got 3 of them in the line, which is impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had to murder one that was already in the line.
Now we find out, do they know how to open a door? The real mysteries in life.
All right, no-gos. 18, 21.
1 miss, 1 hit.
Okay. Pop this out, make it a little easier. You take 5 bludgeoning.
Is that the roll, or is that the half?
5 damage.
Okay, so
That's the roll.
do you round down or round up?
For players, I like to round down, so 2.
Okay, so 2.
Let's see.
I can't
Grindwin,
interact with my character now.
super. You took 2 damage. I remember that. Grindwin 16. Bernard 10.
16 misses.
The stone door. The stone door gets some cracks in it as there are bangs from the other side.
Well, at least we're slowing them down.
Oh, I know why I can't interact with my character. Because I'm not in interact with character mode. Okay. -2.
All right, no ghost. You are up. The door seems to be taking a battering.
Did you mark the, or did you take the 2d4 off of this guy?
I did not.
he
What'd
had
you
his
roll?
turn? Okay.
Do you want to do a new
I
roll,
had-
or do you
I
want me to
hadn't
take
rolled it.
6?
It's up to you.
I like to do new rolls.
Okay. I passed my con check, so it stays up. But it should have taken 6 again.
All right.
Okay. Now I'm going to. I'm going to do a sword burst, which will snag those 2 guys.
Nice.
They need to make dex checks.
Let's see. Boop. That. These guys need to make dex checks. Dex checks. Dex checks. Or saves, right?
Or yeah, deck saves.
Let's see. 7 left, 18 right.
Okay, so just the guy on the left takes 10 damage.
Ooh. Solid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm level 5, so it takes 2d6. It's nice.
Kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it only doubles the damage. Okay, so that's I don't think I have any. Bonus action. No. Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Bellamy.
All right. I'm gonna try and finish off this badly injured one as I move down. I will once more. Where is it? Surely this time I hit, right, guys?
See.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you got
This
it.
is your turn.
20.
That's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
You did it.
Makes your roll
I
crit.
mean, it's a dirty 20.
It hits.
It's just.
Or
It's just.
does,
Wait.
And he
shouldn't
gets
be-
sneak attack.
2d8.
It should be just 1d8. Is it this one?
No, you're level 5, so it does an additional 1d8 of light or thunder.
No, but it does 1d8 when I hit him and 2d8 when he moves. So
Yeah. Before
Just-
level 5, it's nothing when you hit him, and 1d8 when he moves.
yeah,
Well,
so it's we're level 5 now, so it's 1d8 right now. Right,
So
and
it's
then if
just
it
the
moves, then we
5.
take 2d8 damage.
He only had like 6 hit points.
Also,
Well, I
first
just want to see the
dice was
numbers
6.
go up.
No, I'll fix that. But yes, you kill him regardless.
I'm going to take 3 more damage because Absorb Elements does not work on bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing.
Come on, jeez. How can you expect me to know that?
And
I should have known that.
I will teleport here, and then because of the effect of my using my shadow by teleport, and because of that, I have advantage. I would like to cunning action, hide, right, and I have advantage on this. What's the keybind for advantage?
Control? No, sorry,
It's
alt.
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 Alt. 28. As I hide behind these pillars.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Here and then gone.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. I'm going to try and attack these guys again. We can do it this time. Nope, we can't. Oh, but that time we can. And I'm going to put a little spit on it and add a Divine Smite. All right. So that's 8 damage plus Divine Smite is not giving me an opportunity to roll damage. So it's just 2d8.
Are you using a level 1 spell slot or level 2?
Level 1.
Should be 2d8. Yeah. 2d8 for level 1, etc.
Yeah. Oh, no. That's too many. No. Okay. 6.
Oh, just enough.
All right, so he is gone, and I'll look at Bernard. There's more on the other side of the store. How do you want to deal with this? Should we back away or stay close?
I think we need to just kill him as fast as possible. If you have anything that hits more than one at a time, let me know and I'll back away. Otherwise, I'll just keep him bottlenecked here and we can pick him off one at a time.
All right, then I'll stay here and try and block them with you. Should I? Yeah, I'll stay here and try and block them with you. All right, let's do this. That's her turn.
All right. I'll go for the one right in front of me. Thank you for sticking close by. If I hit, that'll help. 19 to hit. Plus a d6 for sneak attack, so 15 slashing damage. I'm going to roll my bonus action attack as I kind of put my shield up to stop them from coming in after the door gets opened, and I push it hard to try to shove it right into its rock face. But it's only an 11 to hit, and the shield is ineffective once again.
Okay.
That's 15 damage on the guy right in front of me.
15. Okay. Checks. Yeah, you swing open that door, and there are 6 of these boulders staring at you, ready to pounce.
I've worked in a lot of clubs, and this is the worst rock group I've ever seen.
Is Bernard a father? What's with all the dad jokes?
No, just worked at a bar. You get a lot of shitty jokes. A lot of dads drinking their sorrows away.
Oh,
All right, no go. 17, 16.
Miss.
Let's see. Bernard, 8, 11, 22.
Well, the 22 is enough to hit.
Hey, that's something. It's a whole 3 damage.
Oh,
God, I'm good. Can you feel the bludgeoning?
guys, I think we maybe should quit soon. What do you think? This is a little tough for me.
you're fine.
Just tricking the dumb rocks.
Oh,
They're just like, yeah, all right.
I don't know if they can understand you. I think they speak dwarf.
Honestly,
All right,
half the
Nogos.
time I don't know if you can understand me.
Is it a cantrip? Yeah, smart.
All right, so it looks like 2d6 for a save. The dude on the right is going to fail for 12 damage.
Oh, I can get rid of that. I'm charmed? What am I charmed by?
I gotta turn that on for whatever buff you had from earlier.
Oh, probably was for the misuse of absorb elements.
Yeah, it's definitely what it was.
Yeah. So yeah, no bonus actions yet. So I'm just gonna end my turn.
Bellamy, you're up. Seeing some
Alrighty.
beat up rocks. Actually, from your angle, that's about all you can see.
I will can I tell if these rocks? No, I can't. I would assume that's too much. I'll just try to take care of this rock up here. I'm gonna move up to here, right? I mean, I'll move here, right? Actually, so I'll move here, right? I'm I sneak me up behind this dude, and I'm going to cast my booming blade as I attempt to stab it in the back. My rapier. Am I successfully hidden from this golem?
Yeah, it's fine. It's
Okay.
preoccupied. Hey, I'll
26.
hit.
It will do 12 damage plus 6 thunder plus 11 sneak attack.
Jesus Christ, he's already dead.
As I will teleport here and using my Shadowbind teleport, and I will once again make use my bonus action to use cunning action and use my roll for stealth at advantage as I take the hide action using my bonus action. 29. I'm attempting to hide from this one specifically.
Yeah, it's fine. I will mention, though, that that's working in this room exclusively with the pillars and the shadows that you can pull from them.
Exactly. I mean, I was assuming.
I think we
like,
said that earlier, but I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, you said this is because there's 2 torches here.
I may have just
Right?
thought it in my head.
Yeah.
Cool. Does
And
that end your turn?
yes, that will
All
end
right.
my turn.
Grenduin, what you got?
All right. This guy's peeking through the door. We're going to try and push him back. So I'm just going to do a straight attack. 16.
16 will not hit.
Oh.
It tinks off of his bouldered hide.
Oof. And then a 10. So I bang, bang, and I can't quite get it. But I'm going to hold my ground and try and keep them from getting in.
Bernard.
All right. Plan seems to be working so far, y'all. Keep bottlenecked. Keep taking your shots. All right. Ooh, an 11 to hit.
No.
That's not very good, though. Okay. Bonus action hit. Maybe I can still get something out of this. 27 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so it's a D4 damage.
Obviously.
A D6 sneak attack for 8 plus my modifier is 13 bludgeoning damage.
That'll fucking do it.
Sweet.
Boop, bop, beep, you're dead.
They can be killed, which we already knew. All right. Who's next? I kind of bang my boning knife against my shield a couple of times in my turn.
Scoop, beep. Let's see. Let's do no-goes first. We got an 18. target you guys. Let's see. Target. All right, Bernard, we got a 16.
Not gonna do it.
Okay, that's my whole turn.
Just smashes
No
against
ghosts.
my shield.
What does No Ghost want to do with his
No
super
Ghost is
awesome
going
turn?
to sword burst again because it works.
Kaplawi.
But yeah, as I was saying, the next like the magical artifact I want to like hunt for or
Hits.
request or whatever is something to boost my my DC.
Or start doing some research.
I know I
rolled a-
can
rolled a
make
2, so
stuff. Oh, okay, rolled a 2. Nice.
10 damage. Let's see. Ooh, not quite. Bellamy. You're up, King Kong.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna do much the same thing as I just done. I'll make my way behind this one, and I'm just looking to finish it off, really. So I will repeat the similar actions as I have done previously. Would I have advantage on this attack roll?
Yeah, you have an ally nearby him.
No, but I hid. It's just, anyways.
I mean, you would also have advantage from that, I suppose. That's true.
There. And then 11, 6 thunder, and I will get sneak attack.
6 thunder will kill him. You don't have to waste your sneak attack.
Am I allowed to share the same space as a corpse?
Yeah.
Okay, then I will teleport to here. All right. Roll. So I walked 5, 10, teleported 15. That enables me to using my straight up my teleport. All right, and then I will use my bonus action to cunning action and stealth with advantage against the guys over here. All right, if need be, I can move on here so there's more cover, whatever you think is more appropriate.
You're alright. You're already behind a doorway, so.
Alrighty, and that will be my turn. Thank you very much.
Alright.
All
Gwendolyn?
right. Well, keep doing what's not working because that's the best. 22 to a hit.
Hey, there we go.
Nice.
And then 13. All right, so on this, I'm going to put another Divine Smite. Actually, hang on one second. Let's see, I've got a Wrathful Smite. What is that? Oh, it's Psychic. That's probably not better. Yep, I'm going to do a Divine Smite. And normal. All right, so that's 2d8. So that is a total of 11 damage.
Alright.
4 is radiant. I don't know if that makes a difference. To that one right at the door.
He has taken your dabblage.
I will continue to hold the line with Bernard.
Yeah, keep dabbing.
Hold the line. Bernard. We got.
All right. All right. So he's not. I can't see if he's hurt. Anyway, I'm going to attack the guy right in front of me. That just
Be
makes
able to.
Is
sense.
the one in front of him dead?
That's why it's marked as dead, but I think it's the corpse underneath him. But I
Yeah,
can't
it
tell.
could be. Let me see if I can move him away.
Oh, badly injured.
Does that help?
Yep. Definitely does. Attacking. Trying to fillet his rock off of his bony
13's not going to
endoskeleton.
fillet. He blocks it
Oh.
with his boulder.
Mhm.
All right. Well, let's see if he's a little more vulnerable to a bashing attack. Oops, there's not an advantage on that. First one was a 1. That was a crit.
It was all around pretty bad. So
Yeah, that's not great. Was that a double? I rolled 2 1s. That's fucking awful. That's an advantage roll. I rolled a 1.
remember when I asked you guys to make 1d20s for rolling ones? Yeah, go ahead and do that thing for me.
That was only 1 1 though.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
There's another. All
One.
right, it's a 10.
D20. A 10. That's fine. All right, does that end your turn?
Perfectly mediocre. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Bernard, I got 19, 16, 6.
Oh, shield, shield, shield.
Tink,
Just
tink,
like basically another door they're just banging against. And I'm just having a casual conversation with Grenwyn. Like, what do you want to do after this?
All right,
heard of any good
Nogos.
spots?
You've dropped your 2 boulders, and you notice your allies holding the line back where you came from.
Yeah, I tell Bernard to duck, and I'm gonna shoot lightning at the guy.
Do you want to do that like over my head or like ready in action and I'll step out of the way on my turn?
It's.
I mean, I'm shorter than you, so probably just like, I don't know.
You're gonna hit him.
Yeah,
Just grab your junk and lift up.
I will. Yeah, grab your just jump in the air. No, I'll because it's a ranged attack. I get disadvantage if I go prone, even though that sounds dumb. I wish
So
that
this isn't-
this
It's
isn't
fine.
like a lightning bolt. Is this like an AOE
It is.
lightning strike? Okay.
No, it's a lightning bolt that's shooting out of my hand, but
Is it single target or multiple targets?
it's a single target.
Oh yeah, you can shoot it past me. I don't need to move. I thought it was
Yeah.
like a lightning bolt.
No, it's thematically. It's like,
Yeah, I got you.
yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna.
I will then. I'll just, bow leg myself and jump slightly in the air over this bolt that shoots between
Yep.
my legs.
Yeah. And we. Wow. I think the dice roller is like broken.
I'll tell you, just bad luck.
That's 2 1s again.
I can't fix the ones. I can only change the modifiers. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. So I roll a d20, right?
Sure. Hey, you know what? Rolled again.
My attack or
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I don't remember our actual rules on this because we haven't done this in forever.
Hey!
But holy shit.
Go from double
You
one.
really wanted him to roll again, huh?
20.
From double ones
You know
to
what?
double
That
20.
fucking boulder obliterates into nothingness.
Ugh.
You did some real good work on that boulder there. Your lightning
Yeah.
like bounced off a bunch of pillars until it finally hit your target.
That's crazy. Alrighty. So then I'm gonna move forward. Oops. Oh, I know why I couldn't. I'm in the wrong mode. Haha. Yeah, I'm gonna move forward to here.
All right, Bellamy. They are holding the line. What do you want to do?
Bro, they're holding the line too well. I can't make my way there.
You can teleport.
You can
You
do
can
it
also
through
pass
allies. You're
through
fine.
ally territory. You can walk
All
past us.
I'll make my way here as I look at this left one. All right. And I will La Booming Blade as I stab it with my rapier. 17.
That hits.
All right.
find a fold between his boulder.
Where is it? For a total of 9, 12, 21 damage. Alright, and then I will use my Shadowbind teleport to teleport.
I wouldn't say you're in dim light in that room, though.
Oh,
Yeah, you're pretty stuck there.
I mean,
Unless you want to take a bunch of opportunity attacks. You are blade singing.
alright, it's fine. I'm a rogue, so I will just Shabubi disengage.
As rogues are
Alright.
known to do.
The classic Shibubi move.
Right.
Shabubi.
Hear it all the time.
Alright, I disengage, and they just watch me walk away, and that'll be my turn.
All right. I see these guys are kind of clearing out, and I want to keep encouraging them to clear away. So I'm going to slam my Morning Star into my belt and pull out my whip and sort of crack it above my head and look at this guy like kind of diagonally from me and just whoosh, crack out with my whip.
Wakatoe!
Stay back! Back, you beast! And that's a 10 and an 11. So I, posture, but I don't actually make contact.
Yeah,
I'll
you
keep
more
holding
so
on.
tickle his boulder than anything else.
All right, I will also try to tickle their boulders. The one near death, kind of adjacent to Grinwyn, is the one I will strike for first. 18 to hit.
It hits.
Sounds good.
10 will definitely finish it off.
All right, I'll save that then. If 10 will do it, I turn my attention back over to the one next to an injured Nogos. Oh, Nogos, maybe you should get back. Bellamy seems fine. Maybe you should go heal yourself.
Yeah, I'm
And
okay.
okay. We'll go with the shield bash. 27 to hit.
Hey. Guys have been getting a lot of 19s tonight.
Sure have. All right, so that's 8 total bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Still standing firm, barely injured myself, feeling good with my team behind me, and then I realize we haven't even gotten into the dungeon yet. Oh yeah, click out of my turn. I'm done.
Oh shit, you killed my main guy. Hold on. It's not your
That's
turn,
right.
Nogos.
Quick, Nogos, go.
You can't go back if you have your turn already.
It's on me. It's on
It's
me.
against
It's
the
on me.
rules.
All right.
I'm gonna shoot
Let's
lightning
see.
at this guy.
No,
It's
no,
not
no.
really-
Not on my watch. All right. These dudes are going to scramble up. They're all going to hit Bernard per usual. Let's see if we can
Bring
actually
it.
hit him. Ah, you wimps. Yeah, the highest I got was like a 17.
Cackle from behind my shield.
I just
Makes me
picture your
feel better
shield
about us not
fucking
hitting them, though.
door size. All right, Nogos. What you got? Me too.
I am going to shoot lightning at this guy. Make a DC 15 strength saving throw.
Shit. All right. You're gonna get a strength save so strong, it's not gonna make it.
Well, he takes the damage regardless, but he doesn't move.
Is this the middle one? Which one was it?
Yeah, this one.
Okay. Okay.
Because he only takes the damage if he's within 5 feet of me.
Sure.
It's designed to like reach out 15 feet, drag a guy, and then I tase him with my little cattle prod.
Oh yeah, yeah. You tase the
Yeah.
shit out of him.
Yeah.
Bellamy. Guys have the upper end or something.
Upper hand.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Upper wrist. Upper decker.
What you doing, Bellamy?
Oh fuck! I was narrating it. Okay, so essentially, I'm going to put down my rapier as I take out my light crossbow. I'm
Mhm.
going to rest my crossbow on Bernard's shoulder as I take the steady aim action, use my bonus action, and then I will use my action to make an attack on this golem using my light crossbow. I have advantage on this because of steady aim, so
Hurry, I need to sneeze.
24.
It hits.
All right. I'll deal 6 damage plus sneak attack damage because I made a ranged attack with advantage. All right, dealing a total of 14 damage, and that will be my turn.
Let's see, 14 is just gonna do it.
All right. Rendwin has been struggling to hit things, and she's wondering if maybe these things might struggle to dodge. So she's going to try Sacred Flame on the guy that's like over here.
The one that she can see.
Yeah, that one. So he needs to make a dex saving throw.
Let's see, I got a 1.
Oh, that's not going to do it.
Are you sure?
9. 9 radiant damage.
Ready? Boop, bop, beep. It's looking pretty gross.
But unfortunately, I can't do anything else. And so I'm done.
His
I hit him.
boulder is just bleeding.
All right, well, I'll keep the boulder bleeding. Keep going after that guy. 24 to hit
Hits.
with only 8 damage, but that doesn't seem to kill it. I was going to add sneak attack anyway. Yeah, I will, but it's only 9.
9 is what he had.
Woo, just enough. Turn my attention to this very unlucky and unharmed creature hiding in the shadows behind the doorway, hoping we don't see him. But we do see you. And it's a crit.
Nice. Double crit.
So it's still a shield bash. So 4 plus 5 is 9 bludgeoning damage. That's how you do it, right? You max the die?
Yeah, you max 1 and then roll the second one.
Okay. So 4 plus 5 is 9 plus 2 is 11 bludgeoning.
Do you get...
Don't forget to double your sneak.
Yeah, you should
Sneak was on the
attack
first
roll
one.
too.
Oh.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, that gave me the 1 from the 8 to the 9
1,
that gave me
2.
the
Okay.
shot to
Word.
kill it. So that's it for me.
Alright. Being the last one alive, he's gonna try and club you one more time. He's gonna miss real hard.
Oh man, it's just sad at this point.
They have to protect. All right, no ghost, you're up.
Lightning lure again, and I'm gonna do it on this guy and try and drag him towards me. So he's gonna make a strength save.
Okay. Well, I
If he
do that.
fails, he gets dragged and then he takes the damage. If he passes, he doesn't move.
Takes a damage regardless.
No, he only takes the damage if he's within 5 feet of me.
Save.
And he
Eight.
only moves within 5 feet of me if he fails the strength check.
I see. Well, he fails. Roll your
Well, then
damage.
he takes
Granted.
6 lightning damage.
Okay, 6 lightning. Grenduin, how many
And he
times
is
have you used
pulled-
Divine Smite now? Like twice? 3
Twice.
times? Make
2
sure
times.
you're reflecting that in your spell points, your mana.
Okay. Let's see.
I have taken your damage, no ghosts.
There you go.
Okay. I'm going to end my turn.
Bellamy. There is
I
one
mean-
lone survivor.
I would just repeat the same series of actions I've done last time. I would like to steady aim, rest my crossbow on the shoulder upon the shoulders of Bernard. All right, take
Let's
a
do
shot.
That'll hit.
9.
That'll fucking do it. He is
Man.
down and out. Let me end this gun.
17.
All right, you
I
guys.
mean, this fight was so easy. I can't believe people will ever take damage.
Says the guy with AC 25.
Even
Yeah.
need the blade song.
All these boulder guardians, if you will, have been
And
slain.
I only took damage because he rolled a 22, which means he probably rolled like a 19 or something, and then the modifier, and then he rolled a crit. That's the only reason I actually took damage. 'Cause my AC is 21.
I'm sure no one else will get hit the rest of the time exploring this dungeon.
That's probably true.
All right, following up into the next room. This room has an open passageway to the west, an open stone door to the north, and a locked stone door to the east. The flames flicker magically above their sconces.
I think we should check out the west side first.
The open door?
Yeah. Seems
I
like
agree.
the easiest. Let's get it knocked out and then we can move along.
How's
I
it looking
checked
there,
for
Novus?
traps at the entry portal. Perception?
For where? Where are you doing?
I am checking for traps in this entry portal.
on the west? The west
On the
opening?
west side.
The west sword,
Opening.
yeah.
Okay. Roll your
Is
perception.
that perception or investigation?
That's fine. Perception is perfect for that door. You don't notice anything dangerous.
Okay. I tell the group I don't notice anything dangerous, but I might not have. I'm not very skilled with this particular activity.
I trust you. All right, so
Can I
go ahead.
can I attempt to be hidden?
That's fine.
I also
Anything
want
hide,
to.
So
I'm gonna.
it is very lit in these rooms.
I mean, that's fine.
Bam.
This
It's
place
just,
is lit.
I'm
So
just
lit.
walking surreptitiously.
As is your right.
All right, so as you guys are entering this room branches off two ways. In the center, a statue of a dwarvish man holds out his hands to either room as if offering them to you.
Interesting.
I wonder if this is some sort of a puzzle. Wait, we have to choose the right room, maybe. What do you think?
I'm just looking through the doorway.
Yeah, you notice inside the doorway is a 10-foot long stone slab rests in the center of each room. Large, crusty brown stains linger on the top of the slabs.
Well, I got the same thing over here. But what does it mean?
I want to inspect the statue. Do I see any writing or symbols on or around it?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Would the detect magic still be up?
Yeah.
Yeah. It has not been
10.
600 rounds.
All right. You don't notice anything too far off from the statue, but between you and Nogos's backup, we'll call it, you can tell that there's something between the statue and the slabs.
Like a lever or like a rope.
No, like some type of magic coming off of them.
Hmm.
What if I
I
touch a hand?
I could probably figure out a specific spell class if you guys give me a minute. But
Ooh, divine
well,
sense.
the school would be identified from Bellamy's aura. Detect magic. That detects the school that cast it, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Give me like 2 seconds. I can tell you what's what. Let's see. I would say enchantment.
I take an extra good investigation of the doorway. That's not very good.
Yeah, you don't see much there.
Okay.
All right, I use divine sense.
You don't notice anything? I'd like everybody to give me a wisdom save, and Bellamy and Grendwin do it at advantage.
Okay. But I don't feel any undead.
Oh, nice.
Well, I rolled very low.
I rolled very
there's-
high and I have a 0 modifier.
There's no undead or nothing.
Does it have anything to do with being charmed or frightened?
Yes.
Ooh, I have advantage on that because of my locket.
17.
Ooh, 18. Advantage coming in clutch for me. Thanks, locket.
So Bellamy is charmed by something.
Yeah, I'm seeing Bellamy. Okay. So,
Or frightened.
Bellamy gets this weirdest sensation. Against your will, you walk up to this southern slab here, and you lay upon it. And as you do, I probably shouldn't have unpaused it.
Dude,
These
what are you doing?
creatures rise up.
Can I try and grapple him as he walks past me? Before he gets onto the stone slab?
Sure.
Do you want me to make an attack roll? As it's
No.
a strength special.
Do a strength,
Attack,
and then Bellamy do either in,
Okay, so just a
I think
straight.
it's acrobatics or...
Yeah, strength or
Oh
athletics.
god!
Well,
Acrobatics.
I have a question.
I'm not stopping shit with a 1.
I mean, I would still be in Blade Song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to roll advantage in.
What's the advantage for?
The
Because
advantage
Blade
is
Song
for
gives me
not
advantage
getting
on
grappled
acrobatics.
as he's forcefully dragged beyond his.
Is that what the advantage is for?
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, yes.
The one time you don't want advantage and you're like, hey, I've got advantage.
All right. So everybody roll initiative.
Guys, I feel like I am about to die to something.
We are not currently in a combat encounter.
Yeah. Let me.
Don't worry. We'll come get you.
So basically, you guys see Bellamy walk over to the slab, lay upon it, and just lie in wait as these creatures come up and start wanting to stab him. You are in full control of your character, but you are forced to stay here, and you can repeat your wisdom save at the end of your turn.
I'm still at Blaze Song. I'm chilling.
I don't really understand what you just said. We have the choice to go stab them, but why
Bellamy
wouldn't
is
we?
charmed, and Bellamy has to repeat a saving throw at the end of his turn, but everything else is totally normal. You just see him go in and lay
Yeah.
on this slab.
Gotcha. Yeah, I wouldn't understand any of that.
That's fine. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. I'm just going off the notes that I wrote.
And half the time you
Alright.
don't know what you wrote.
And
I
Shield
wrote
of
these
Faith
in a
lasts for
sober
10
state.
minutes. Would he still have Shield of Faith up?
Yeah, it's been quite that long yet. Alright, so Bellamy, you are prone, laying on the table. Does a 23 hit with a crit?
What?
I crit you.
I mean,
You
I
need
just
to...
take damage then, no?
Yeah. I'm just being a dick.
Damn.
Well, a crit would always hit, no?
Yes. You take a grand total of 5 piercing damage from one of these things. Alright, Bernard,
Guys,
you're up.
help me! I'm dying! I'm dying!
All right, I'm gonna rush forward around No-Ghost into the room, trying to slash these things from around Bellamy. I'll start with this one on the left of him. Oh, another
There we
crit!
fucking go.
Come on, Trog, what you got? Try the crit rules. Seems like it worked. Yeah, it did because it did the max D8. Cool. So 16 plus I get the sneak attack, which is 3 plus 6 is 9. So 25 slashing damage.
Did you roll that d6 twice?
The D6 is a 3, and then I added 6, right?
Right.
Because you maxed the
9,
second.
so 25 total?
Yeah, 25 total.
Alright, that fucking murders it.
Yeah, fuck you, Trog. Bellamy, you're cool, dude. See, these things are weak. You don't want to be like them.
Oh, I forgot to mention, as Bellamy lays upon the slab, the statue's right hand clasps into a fist.
The
Ooh.
statue by Grenwyn?
Yeah,
The left hand becomes a fist?
the right one. So the one
right
one
adjacent to
closest
the,
to the
slab
room.
that he's
Hmm.
laying upon.
Don't notice that.
Well, that should be the... Oh, no, the right one, yeah.
All right, so on the troglodyte to the right, my shield bash is a 22 to hit
Hits?
for 2 plus 5, 7 damage, bludgeoning. And I'll just kind of step aside, make sure that we've got plenty of room. I'm not really trying to barricade anything.
Didn't he make a shield bash weapon for you?
Maybe. Oh, yeah, you're right. I should use that.
It's alright.
I mean, it's the same
I took the
thing,
damage, but future reference.
Yeah, no, I'm just checking it out. Cool. Yeah, it works. I'll use that from now on. Thanks for the reminder.
At least something works today.
All right, I'm done.
Alright, Grendwin. You notice your
Alright.
friend laying on the slab, these creatures coming up to stab the shit out of him. The statue closing its grasp as he lays upon the table. What do you do?
Guys, this is interesting. When he laid down, the statue closed its palm.
Maybe if we get somebody to lay on the other one, he'll close his other hand and something strange will happen. I don't know.
In my experience, muscular things closing their fists lead to bad things.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
I mean, I could go lie on it. I have a pretty high AC. I can try if you want to test that theory, Grenwyn.
Well, it might be worth it, but these little fellows might pop out where you are over there, and that could be a problem.
I've got a pretty decent skill set.
I mean, I think it would be worth exploring. But,
Okay.
I'm gonna smash heads
sounds
over
good.
here. So she's going to get her Morning Star back out and smash heads. $14 to hit.
Let's see. Sure, you guys are targeting. 14 does hit.
All right. 12 damage.
Alright. Yeah, you smack him. He seems to move some earth in front of him as you hit. It still does
Ooh.
damage.
Interesting. Okay. I'm going to attack him again. 19 to hit
Hits.
with 7 damage, and I'm going to apply. I like Divine Smite. I'm going to do Divine Smite. Do it. Okay. 11. Radiant.
Alright, he's not able to move earth fast enough to cover 2 attacks, and you finish him off.
Nice. All right, that is another one down. And I'll finish my movement right there. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, Grundwin, let's test your theory.
All right, look.
I'm gonna go lie on the other. See what happens.
Alright, you lie down. You automatically fail your charm. Since it's... I can't think of the word. Voluntary. Prone, charmed. 4 more beasts rise up from around the table.
Grundwin, there's 4 more creatures here.
I told you that was going to happen. You said you were okay.
I know. I'm just letting you know
All
that
right.
there's 4 creatures by me.
Be right there.
Also, I can't seem to sit up.
Oh, no. That is not good at all. All right. We'll be right over.
Alright, they are added. I think.
So charmed. That. What does that do? Can I still attack
So
things?
at the end of your turn, you have to re-roll the save, but this is your turn to come and do this thing.
Yeah, but can I still like attack, or am I just like what is the charmed condition doing? Just holding me onto the stone?
Basically, yeah. So this is your whole turn to try this thing.
Okay, so it's more than just charmed then, because charmed doesn't prevent you from taking actions.
The charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm paraphrasing by what it does, but
So it's more like incapacitated.
There's something in there about when you're charmed that it takes like the requests in the most favorable light. So maybe you just feel compelled to do it.
yeah. I mean, you want to call it incapacitated? I don't know what to call it off the top of my head, but you're stuck there until you make the save again.
You're
Okay.
webbed.
Restrained?
So it's
Yeah.
Can you
restrained.
take actions?
Okay.
Yeah, charm's
so
probably not the best
I
term
can
to
do my
use.
wisdom saving throw. And I am not lucky this time. Why can I only see 2 on this side? Just you said there was 4.
Because I
But I only
didn't
see
make
2.
them visible. Let's
Oh,
see.
okay.
Come on, game. There we go. Alright, Bellamy. Go ahead and make me a wisdom save.
Alrighty. Hold on. Do I have advantage on this? Do I still have advantage? Or am I just failing?
It shouldn't be, no.
Alright, well, there's my nat 1.
All right. I mean, that's it. End of your turn to repeat the save. Let me go see if I can find exactly what the hell I meant for you guys to be. It's definitely not charmed.
Am I allowed to do more on my turn?
No.
Oh, well, that's it.
That's why it's more than just charmed.
Yeah.
No,
It's
but
like a
it's
mix
not
of
a.
incapacitated,
It's not a
restrained, and
condition.
It's definitely a homebrew thing that I wanted
It's
to do.
not a
I just can't
condition.
think of what the hell it's called
I'd assume.
off the top
No,
of my
it's
head.
just not a condition. I'd assume it's just an effect that's applied to us.
Yeah.
Sure. If that makes the most sense to you guys, that's what we'll call it.
Yeah, so incapacitated, you can't take action, bonus action, or reaction.
The idea in my head is
Concentration
at the
is
end of your
broken.
turn, you repeat the save. Otherwise, you continue to lie there prone.
Yeah,
And it's just an effect. No
yeah.
worries.
All right. I have a 21 on
Hits
Nogos. Okay.
for now. Just wait till I get my better armor.
Let's see. For Bellamy, I have 17. I don't think that hits you. All right, so 4 piercing damage to Nogos. Bernard, you're up.
All right, Bellamy, get up. What the fuck are you doing? Get up. We need your help. There's a statue doing weird stuff. I don't know what to make of that. Here, let me kill these guys next to you real quick. 25 to hit with my first attack.
Definitely hits.
With 12 slashing total.
All right.
And to try and finish it up, shield bash coming down straight, 12 to 6 on its head, 25 to hit, and 7 bludgeoning.
All right, so for your first attack, he moves some earth in front of him to negate some of the damage, but the second one hits him full strong.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's it for my turn.
All right. I'll approach this one in front of me and go ahead and give him a couple of whacks. Get away.
The injured one or the
The last one that's in the room, from what I can see.
You should see 2 of them there.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm hitting the badly injured one. Okay, so I missed my first attack with a nat 1. Oh, I have to roll a nat 20, a d20, don't I?
Lots of nat 1s today.
We're not proud.
All right, 13.
You're good. 13's fine. Nothing happens.
It's only when you roll another nat 1 then bad stuff happens.
Right.
But I
23.
found that if you roll a nat 1 and then if you roll a 20 on the check, you could re-roll your roll. So
That's
Hey,
me
for
just
those
being
opportunity.
super generous.
So I'm going to do my damage. And I'm going to... he was looking pretty badly injured, right? I'm just going to do
No,
damage.
he with 9, he's not able to move any more earth in front of him, and he dies
Yeah.
from your smack.
All right, that was my 2 attacks. And then I'm going to holler at Bernard to go help Nogos. I've got this one taken. I'll protect him over here.
I can do that.
And can I see the statue from where I'm at now?
Yeah.
Did the other fist close?
Yes.
Okay. And I'll yell to Nogos. Well, my hypothesis was correct. When you laid down over there, the fist closed on that side as well. Maybe something weird is happening in between the 2 rooms. And that's my turn.
I
Alright,
would
no
like
ghosts.
to
Do a wisdom
make a
save.
wisdom save.
Good luck.
That'll pass.
And I will do a sword burst.
Did it just remove you from combat like a fool? Great.
So the highlighted thing doesn't really work.
So
It's
ignore
only gonna
these
do,
things.
yeah. All 4 of them should be in that
Yeah, it
radius.
should be all around you. I got you.
Yeah, but just the way that yeah.
Okay, so these guys was deck save. Just click
Mhm.
this. Would that work? Hope so. Sweet. Okay. Do.
Wonder if you can change how the template works for that to just be a cube.
Sure, I can, but. You want me to write it down?
But why?
Sword burst equals cube? Question mark?
Just because, like, the way that it's supposed to work and it only ever captures half the people in the 5-foot radius.
Alright, the 2 on your right make it, and the 2 on the left fail.
Okay, they take 11 damage. Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, Bellamy?
All right.
Go ahead, make a wisdom save. I'll assume no ghost. You spent half your movement to stand up.
I mean, what if I didn't stand up? What if I'm just lying there and I just
You'd
sword burst from the
still be
prone?
prone.
Melee attacks have advantage when
I'm
you're
trying to
prone.
help you. You want to stand up or not?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stand up on this chunk of stone.
Bellamy, you just make your wisdom save. Go ahead and take
Nice,
your turn
nice.
as normal.
I would like to
Excellent.
stand up myself. Right. Whip out Love Rapier and cast Booming Blade as I attempt to strike it. Oops, not that one. Go. 18.
18 hits. Ooh, we even got a fun effect on that. You see that? It's like swoosh. You have to rewatch it. It's great.
Worth the price of admission.
Just that attack again.
Alrighty. And then I will teleport 10 feet up here. And I want to take the... Like, I want to, like, use this thing as, like, a cover almost. Right? Like, I guess, like here. This dais as a cover. The troglodyte. And I would like to attempt to take the hide action. Am I allowed to?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I have advantage on this because I teleported. All right. 26, and that'll be my turn.
All right, so these things, they see that their easy prey is no longer an easy prey, and they start burrowing back into the ground. Would anybody like to take an opportunity attack?
Oh, I would.
Okay.
I would as well. And because I have Warcaster, I can do sword burst.
I
That's a
fail.
good
I
one.
got a nat one.
I don't think you can do sword burst.
I can. I can
You
do any
cast a
spell.
spell.
No, it has to be a spell that targets only one creature.
Oh.
I mean, I guess it's fine as long as you're only hitting that creature. My bad. It just basically you can only hit one person when you do so.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, when it says a spell that targets one creature, it's different than an
If
area
that's
of
what it
effect.
says, you gotta pick a
I
spell.
think
that
I
targets
accidentally
one.
deleted my character
That's super.
instead of the template
That's super.
I
because
think
my
you can
screen
just
just
put
went.
yourself back in.
The vision just went black. Oh, there we go. Okay.
I got a nat 1,
Yeah,
and I
that
rolled
dude
a
Oh, I
burrowed down.
deleted the HUD somehow.
d20. I got a 17.
So if I have to target a single creature,
17 would hit.
No, I got a nat 1 to hit.
Okay.
I mean, I got an 8.
No ghost, what you rolling? If anything. You guys are just looking for blood at this point.
Yeah, we just hate rocks.
I guess I'm gonna do magic missile because it does the most damage to a single target.
I'll allow it. It's a whole first level spell slot, though. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, good point. I'm not gonna do it.
But we don't have slots.
Yeah, I'm
You
just
know what
gonna.
I mean. One whole mana.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'll just try and shoot him. Wow.
20 hits.
Yeah. Eight damage.
Alright, you light his earthly tail feathers as he retreats.
I light it.
Yeah, you like that?
It's lightning.
Yeah, it
That's
has a
dad
light in the
joke
name. What more you
territory.
want?
That's dad joke territory. What are you doing?
Alright, so these things, the stone slabs are no longer occupied. They retreat back into the earth. The statue's hands are now open.
Oh.
Do I see any, like... Sorry, wait, it's still in turn?
Should be over now, right?
Okay. Do I see anything, like, that shows that this is, like, a blood sacrifice place? Like little trenches for blood to run through into a certain place in the floor or anything like that?
The only thing that you might be able to pick up on is just the dried up brown crust that was on the slabs before.
I want to look at that. That seems very strange. I want to at least try and figure out if it's organic, if it was here from 2,000 years ago, if it was like some recent sacrifice, anything I can figure out about what the brown stuff is.
You want to taste it?
Sure. I'm a field agent.
Right, you're not able to pick it up with your fingers. You gotta lick the slab.
I'm used to eating strange exotic animals and making strange stews. I don't think that's completely out of bounds for me.
I mean, this isn't.
I lick the rock.
Bellamy, you have anything?
Nope. Is it magical?
No. I mean, there's
He can
magic
lick-
kind of all over at this point.
Well, he can
Yeah.
lick the dirty rock.
Yeah, you lick the dirty rock and you're able to pick up just a tinge of iron on your tongue.
I interpret that as normal humanoid blood. And I say, I think this used to be a person, and it's dried blood left on the stone.
Well, that makes a lot of sense based on what we just saw.
I investigate the room. I'm looking for any kind of mechanical or magical systems that are visible.
We already know that the magic is linked between the slabs and the statue.
Yeah.
As far as mechanical stuff, you don't notice anything.
No? So just that the... Yeah, okay. I'm going to do a second wind to regain some hit points.
How are you doing on hit points?
I'm slightly above half, but now
Oh.
I just healed a little, so I'm feeling a lot better, but I'm still injured.
Okay. You're fine. I don't have that many spell slots.
Well, I have cure wounds as well,
Keep using
but
them
I'm a
while you're
half
trying
caster,
to
so I only have
survive.
5, well, 6 in total, right? Just like you.
Yeah. I'll just
We're
put
both
5
at 10.
pool of healing, lay on hands on in you.
Thank you. Barely injured.
All right. And then I'm going to check out the statue. It comes out. Oh, you're looking a little rough here. And do I notice anything on the statue? Like, what is the point of this? Like, I can tell that these things are connected. I can tell that they're sacrificial altars, that the earth is, taking the sacrifice. But, like, what's the deal? What's the point? I'll use, I'll hold my amulet and try and hone Sylvanas to just, like, try and connect the ritual stuff.
Do a religion check.
Can I help her do a religion check?
Are you proficient at religion?
I am, for some reason.
Okay. You guys fucking kneel in front of the statue and start praying together. Just do it.
So that could, you got a 6 with advantage?
Yeah.
Ouch.
This is not like anything I've seen from my own world. This is so
Damn it.
different. I mean, it's natural, but it's stone, It
I
doesn't
somehow
grow and
pray better
breathe.
than you, and I'm not a religious class at all.
Turns out her god actually hates religious people.
Yeah. I'm not gonna allow it. You gave her advantage. Got a 6. You think it's some weird dwarf stuff. You recall the name of the fucking what was written on the door.
Ogermocht. Maybe this is Ogermocht. I don't know. Anybody
It's my
else?
head
want to
canon that because I'm so short,
makes
the
sense.
statue thinks I am a dwarf as well.
All right. Well, if anybody finds anything interesting or needs anything heavy moved, let me know. Otherwise, I'll be ready to move on.
I was fixing this door over here. It wasn't programmed correctly. Alright. So you have an open door to the north and a locked door to the east.
Open door. I mean, we might as well explore that other room up here unless we feel it's fully explored.
Go for it.
All right. I will also taste this table to see if it's any different.
It's also very irony.
Why did I fall for that twice?
Or I guess
I'll just-
mildly irony.
And then likewise, just see if there's any connection to the contraption of the statue. Any sort of linkages between this room and that room.
There's no linkages, but would you like to lie down on the slab?
I'll pass. I'm not that tired.
That's fair.
It's not a pillow. It's not. I kind of prefer a soft mattress. Well, I don't see anything in there, guys. The table told me to lie down, but I ignored it.
That was a good choice. All right, let's move on then.
I'm good if you guys are.
You don't see any treasure, do
I'm
you?
good.
Make sure you move your tokens where you want to go.
Did you say there was a door to the west? We're gonna try and open a door. So I'll try and
No.
open that door.
Back in the center room,
Oh,
there was that way to go to the north, and then it's locked to the east.
Okay, well, we'll explore the north one, I guess, Grenwyn. You're leading that way. I'm happy to follow you.
Just seems like the easier choice, and then we can save the most difficult one for last, I was thinking.
Absolutely.
What do I notice as I come into this room?
I read it, but this is also not locked. So let me. Boop, boop. There we go. Okay. This room includes a stone table on either side, strong, thick pillars on the walls, and a door made of thick iron embedded within the stone wall on the far end, the northern end. A 6-inch thick drawbar across the center holds that door closed, so it's locked on your guys' side.
Ooh.
It would be easily removed if not for the padlock securing it in place. The stone tables on either end each have an iron key on top.
It's locked, guys. We have to go home.
Oh, wait, I see a key.
Oh,
There's 2 keys. What does that mean? Uh-oh, let's be careful.
Yeah, little mini pedestals on each side of the room. They each have a key on top.
What is the I want to examine both keys and just kind of see like what do they have that's the same and what do they have that's different? Like just a quick compare and contrast.
Okay, roll an investigation.
oh, I'm really good at that. Can I help her so you can get the
can I
advantage?
help him?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Either or.
All right, I'll take the lead. You help me.
All right, and I'll just be pointing things out to him as he's. Oh, and look, that one is a little longer right there than the other one.
19 for me.
All right. So you notice the stone tables themselves are decorated slightly differently. One has vertical stripes running all around it, and the other has a single thick stripe running around the center.
I want to look at the lock now. No, I want to help Bernard look at the lock.
I also lied about the previous room being locked. It's not locked.
Oh, the
It's totally
eastern
on me.
room.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally on me.
Okay. I think, look, that one has a lot of stripes and that one only has 1 stripe. I feel like we need to check out the door and look for a pattern that might match.
One thick stripe, 6 inches, if you will.
And the other one was vertical.
Yeah, bunch of vertical thin stripes,
And
as if
the thick
bars.
one was horizontal.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like prison bars versus like the one big thick horizontal stripe might be the crossbar of this door.
Oh, it could be. And the other is a jail.
Maybe the whole floor falls away and we end up in a prison cell. Who knows?
Well, that seems like good symbolism.
It's kind of a stretch, though. It's again, I'll kind of look for any linkages to find any mechanical connections between traps in the room and the pedestals, like just focusing on the base of the pedestal to see if there's anything coming off of it.
You don't see anything special about mechanically, but as Bellamy's last bit of magic spell ends, he picks up that is magical in nature between the locks and the keys.
I communicate this information.
So it's been 10 minutes, basically. If you guys were concentrating on things that were 10 minutes.
Okay. You no longer have your shield.
Shield of Fate. I'm a faithless.
All right. And what about at the door, the padlock? Do I see any design or pattern on it?
Nope. Iron.
And the 2 tables, are they made out of the same material?
They're made out of stone.
And the keys are the same material?
Keys are iron.
I think you were right. The little so there's 2 keyholes, right?
Yeah, there's a padlock on the drawbar. And then there's that other room as well. The 2 iron keys. And then the vertical stripes and the thick horizontal striped. That's all the information you got.
I think the thick horizontal stripe makes the most sense to try over here. But I'm worried about the consequence if it's wrong.
Well, I'll try it if someone must.
Guidance.
So I'll pick the key off the pedestal first, I suppose.
Okay, you pick up the horizontal key, and the other key disappears magically.
I suppose our choice is made. Okay, and no one's hurt. That's good. I'll go over to the padlock on the horizontal bar and insert the key.
It unlocks the padlock.
Imagine that. All right, guys, I'm not very strong. Can someone help me with this?
Oh, yes. I'm very strong.
Not very strong either.
I'll
I'm
push.
not strong either.
All right, Grenwyn, do all of our lifting for us.
I'm doing it. Push, push, push. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, this is quite a cavern.
All right, you
Oh, wait.
leave.
No, Ghost, you were checking for traps at doors, right? I don't want to
Yeah.
step forward before you have a chance to do whatever you're doing.
Sure. Roll your investigation. You
Oh,
don't
investigation.
notice any traps.
I definitely
perception.
opened that door for him before he did that.
No, you guys are fine. All right, so you guys walk through this iron door. Let's see where we at here. All right, so you leave this fine carved stone structure. There is another fine carved stone structure in front of you, and just normal cave structure around you. The center of this cave has another large iron door embedded in a stone wall. It has a large skull in the center, along with two smaller skulls on either side of it. The large skull is currently glowing a dim red color, while the smaller are gray.
Maybe we should go back to the room that was on the east side and pick that lock and explore that real quick.
Can I have everybody do a perception check as well?
Okay.
Nice.
Good job, Nogos.
Yeah.
I see everything.
I have not been performing
That's
well in
amazing.
these roles.
So as you guys unlock that door, Nogos hears a large mini avalanche sound coming back from the door that you guys didn't go through yet.
That can't be good.
Oh, so way back here?
Right. It sounds like a bunch of rocks collapsing onto the ground.
Are we trapped in here now? Talking to my people.
I'm gonna go back.
All right, I'll go with you.
This is where I heard the sound from? This doorway?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and open it.
Okay. It should open okay for you. That room seems to be a holding cell with iron bars. The doors look to be locked, but are warped as if something was trying to break into the room from within the cells.
I investigate traps before I cross the threshold.
Guidance.
Don't
I'm going to
need
be
it.
just holding an attack, waiting behind them.
Okay. It does not seem like there's any traps within the area. You also notice
This is where I heard the sound from, though, right?
Yeah, so you'll notice on the far end of the room that there is a large pile of rocks shaped as a humanoid, but kind of obliterated and scattered across the ground.
So a statue exploded?
Yes. Yeah, that's a good
I
interpretation.
investigate the pile of rubble.
I'll help you.
Do I see, like, some sort of residue from it exploding, or it just Did it decay?
Oh gosh. It doesn't look like anything you've ever seen before. It doesn't look old. It looks like it was newly animated and then suddenly destroyed.
Can I attempt to try and repair it? Like, put the pieces back together to see what shape it was other than humanoid?
Sure. You would think all the pieces, though, would be a humanoid shape for the most part.
Yeah, but like, humanoid means elf, dwarf, triton, bugbear, right? Like,
I
can I
guess.
see
Oh,
from the shapes of the stone chunks what race or if it was dressed in like a robe or had like rings on? Like, how intricate was this carving?
Based on the types of parts that are left here, you wouldn't be able to piece it back together to anything you've seen before.
Hmm.
Is there anything currently inside any of the cells?
No.
Do we still hear the rocks?
Nope. No, everything has gone and eerily quiet.
I don't like this.
I'm going to re-ready my attack. I'm still just gripping my knife hard.
What are these shiny star things?
They look like they were cages for a large creature that needed to have a little more protection, a little more holding power.
This is a trebuchet. What is this?
No, it would be like a cross.
Oh,
holding.
it's like one of those things that like
Like a
hold
torture
you.
rack, stretch
yeah.
rack.
Is there a way? Like, is the door
So
locked?
if you're looking towards yes, the doors are locked, but if you're looking towards the north here, you can see that the wall is like decayed and decrepit, and you could
Yeah,
walk through
Bellamy
it.
came through the wall side.
Yeah, that definitely helps with you noticing that. But on the south side, it's all good.
Can I try and
Can we
pick
enter
the
the
lock?
cell?
Yeah, you could try. Let's see what you get. Is it sleight of hand? I think you can
Yeah.
make
Can
lockpicking
Bellamy
tools or
or
whatever, thieves
somebody
tools.
give me a hand?
Guidance.
Sure.
Guidance is good.
All right. I can
Oof.
also I can try to.
Guidance is a D4, right?
Yeah.
Ugh. Probably not gonna pick a lock with 10.
I mean, you don't even pick a lock with sleight of hand.
So with a 10, you feel like you get the tumblers in the right spot to unlock this door.
But you pick a lock with these tools, not sleight of hand.
He's an artificer. He can make it.
Oh, true.
I think he has
Yeah, I
a
use
thieves
my
tools as
multi-tool.
base, and then, yeah. But yeah, he goes to unlock the door, and it seems to unlock, but it holds firm as if magically being held in place.
I mean,
What are the condition of the bars? Are they like decrepit and rusty and
They've held up over time. Everything seems to be in good enough condition. Probably similar to the doors where they've kind of been beaten at from the inside, trying to get out.
can I try and like spread the bars apart?
I suppose you could try.
Maybe
They're
not me though.
iron.
Maybe
you wanna help
Bernard,
me?
the strong guy, or Grandwin. I give you the idea. It's like, hey, why don't you try and spread the bars?
Better be really high.
All right. Athletics.
Yeah. Probably just strength, athletics, strength, whatever's higher. Go nuts.
Athletics. And I have advantage.
If he's also proficient.
I am not proficient in strength,
All right.
but I'm pretty sure Bernard is. Oh,
20.
there you go.
You mean saving throws?
No,
Acrobatics. Proficient in acrobatics.
I am acrobatics, yeah, but
Athletic.
not athletics.
Yeah, I get a 20.
Or whatever. 20's not gonna make it.
All right.
Oh. Do they like wiggle or something? Like, or is it just
Well,
solid?
No,
The
they're
bars are
solid
just too
iron
solid.
bars.
Okay.
Can't move them.
Can
What
I-
about this guy? Sorry.
Can
go
I?
ahead.
I was going to see if is there any chance after the wiggling that I could squeeze between them. I'm pretty svelte.
No.
Do some
No. All right, fair
acrobatics
enough.
and wiggle your way through the bars.
I was thinking about it, but that's fine.
I could grease you up too.
Give me some lube.
I'm gonna hit this statue.
Look, if they were bars you could squeeze through, it wouldn't be a very good prison.
That,
But
Grenwin,
if it
that
was a
statue
prison
is a
for
pile of rocks.
dwarves, if they were only used to imprisoning dwarves of much stockier frame, you wouldn't have to put the bars so close together. That's all I'm saying.
Save on bars.
Save on bars.
But they're dwarves. They're known for kind of mining and metalsmithing. I'm sure they
More
won't care.
stoneworking, I think, than metalsmithing. Maybe metal's actually rare for them.
They get ore.
I've got enough maybes for me, not one day.
So can I hit this pile of rubble just to see if anything happens?
Yeah.
25. Now I hit.
Yeah, you smack that thing and it sparks a
Smash the
little
shit
bit,
out of it.
but it doesn't move. It seems to be lifeless stone.
All right. I don't know what else to do in here. Enemy, any ideas? Anything you want to explore?
I mean, I can try on picking the lock myself. I'll show you how it's done.
Magical lock.
Yeah, but
Guidance.
hey, look, a high enough thieves tool roll is the same as magic, right?
No.
Yeah.
Feels like it.
All right.
I mean, if you had the knock spell,
I'm going to. All right. I'm gonna use my thieves tool spell as
Swamp.
I cast fireball at the lock.
All right, now you guys just screwing
It
around.
is,
It's because
it
it's
is
midnight,
like
isn't it?
magic. It is like magic.
Mm.
No, it's not. It's 1 o'clock.
You know what I mean?
Actually, 12:54.
I mean, I'm just saying.
57.
well, it's
Right.
it's midnight for those in the central time zone.
I mean, I'm just saying that the lock is magically locked, all right, and is impossible to unlock through physical means, right? There's no magic that's defending the lock from being destroyed, right?
I'll save you guys the time since we're at the end of our session for tonight. But you unknowingly have solved this room previously.
Yay! We're awesome.
You're so smart.
Is
Let's
it when
get
we
out of
licked?
here.
Is it when we licked the rock?
Sure. You can infer whatever
Yay!
you want.
You needed to lick both tables to solve the riddle.
Is
I
11
know the
damage?
answer. No,
I think I was choosing the correct key.
yeah, there you go. Thank you. God. The only real puzzle you guys have left is this last thick iron door with the skulls on it.
Ooh.
I destroyed the lock.
Matter of fact, since we're at the end of the session, I'm just gonna move you
Solve
guys
it next time.
back on over there.
I bash it.
Take good notes, and that's where we'll end it for the
I
night.
took no notes.
Bye,
We'll
folks.
see what you guys can come up with on the next session, and maybe we can
All right.
move on with the main story too. After
Or
this is
maybe we
finished
find
up.
out next session that we already solved the riddle this.
We're so
But that's
smart,
it.
we don't even know we're solving the problems.
We're
It's just called
we're like
logic.
right there with this dungeon. So another
we-
half hour or so, we'll be
And
finished
then we
up.
get back and find that the dragons are all peaceful because of the letters we delivered a few sessions ago.
I have a pretty good plan for the next session, but I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves.
That was a good dungeon. I've been having
It's
fun.
nice. Thanks for hosting.
And for all of our thousands of viewers that we don't have, thanks for watching the
Get
Plight
a
of Oob.
life. I mean, thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.
Night night.